so I'd mentioned that we had a crash last time. It's a little bit embarrassing, but the good news is that it does autosave. So let's see what we picked up last time. I think the last autosave was probably before that previous raid, which on the one hand, kind of a bummer, but it gives us a chance at redemption because that last raid was kind of messy. Let's see if this one can go any better. If it decides to throw one at us, there's no guarantee that it will re-roll a raid instantly, so we'll see. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? So for those who are curious, so this is of course RimWorld. It's been, it's one of my favorite games to stream, and it is one of the games I stream the most, at least by the number of hours on stream or on like streaming services like Twitch tracker, things that show how long you spent on certain things. We have a minor fire happening over here. Let's go ahead and make sure we have the home zone expanded to include all this because that's going to be a problem. Are there people? We'll get into this. Nico is, let's see, that Bendak's going for it. JD, VP, okay, cool, yeah, people are going for it, very good. The search bar is a tab. Oh, that is a tab, interesting. That sounds nice, yeah. It's weird, but I can appreciate it. I mean, I can remember with the first time Google Chrome, actually maybe Chrome did this from the get-go, but when I first tried Chrome and seeing that the URL bar was also the search bar, like that was also the kind of thing where it took me a second to kind of get the hang of it. I'm always used to seeing the like separate little search bar off to the side, but I was like, yeah, I just type it in the URL bar, that's nice, and that's something that others have clearly taken on as well. Here, let's designate some animal sleeping spots inside of the barn that we created for our animal friends, because that'll probably make things a little bit easier. I don't know if it really makes much of a difference. I mean, animal happiness, like, these seem like they're pretty chill regardless, but this would be nice. This does need a whole bunch. I don't know how many animals we're going to end up with, because we have several pairs, so we're going to have lots of animal breeding opportunities. But that will be nice. Oh, you guys, you missed a spot. I hate to be that guy, but you missed a spot. Oh, right, they were attending a feast. Right, hold up. Let's check the message that popped up. So I think this is from one of the mods I have installed, and for anybody who's curious, if you want to see the full list of mods I'm using, in fact, I can do it real quick right here. It's !RimWorld mods, and that has a little Steam link, whatchamajig, a little collection link that has a list of all the mods I'm using. And a word, it's a bunch of mods, so it's gonna get weird. We have a lot of stuff added in with those mods. Also, Infinite Glitch, thank you for that raid, my friend. How you doing, bud? Thank you very much for that raid. Hope you're doing well. Let me do a quick shout out. Oh, no, Dave beat me to it. What's up, my friend? What's up, dude? And what's going on, Moon? There's Infinite Glitch himself. What's up, my friend? Doing some more golf at nice, dude. Yeah. That's awesome, man. How'd the stream go? Well, pretty good. Excellent. Yeah, that's fucking great. Yeah, because golf, you were telling me that's another one of those kind of multiplayer golf games. Do you have any, like, fun clips to share of any, like, ridiculous trick shots or anything? Because I know with other golf multiplayer games that there are some... Inevitably, there are, like, those really hype moments that get really silly. But I'm just checking the info for the feast that's happening right now for our colonists, and I love this because it's it can last up to 48 hours, and they binge on food and drugs, so it's just a fucking party, man. It's a fucking eat a bunch of food and do a bunch of drugs kind of party. Now let's see, is VP Pexis, she wants to attend the party. I'm gonna have her, oh, it's outside the home zone, that's why. Because yeah, we want to prevent that from going further if we can help it. And welcome back, Boot. Are you alright? Boot, you're hanging in just fine, my friend. We're still trying to find you a mate, because at one point there were two gigantelopes nearby, but now there are but unfortunately the other gigantelopes flew the coop last time. There we go. We stamped out the fire. In fact, let's check that now to see if there's any on the map now. Hyena, a desert tortoise. I guess we're in a savanna, so I guess it kind of makes sense. I think we saw them in the fall of the previous year, and it's summer right now, so maybe it's out of season for the gigantelopes, but hopefully we'll get them again. Yeah, there's the drafting app. Yeah, there's a few ways to do it, which is nice. Boots eats a lone wolf, a lone gigantelope wolf. Yeah, so I'm not so worried about the fires up here. In fact, it looks like it's raining. And a bunny has died, probably by a coyote. Yep, or a hyena, rather. Okay. Yeah, that's one issue with the dry thunderstorms, is that you just get a bunch of natural naturally occurring fires, which gets kind of messy, understandably. But thankfully they usually, once the rain happens, that kind of works itself out. The problem solves itself. 69%, nice. So what happened last time is that before my computer crashed, embarrassing as it is to admit, we had a raid come in. Also, we have some corn coming in. That's very exciting. We had a raid approach from this side, and it occurs to me that I have no barricades set up. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I think I'm going to try to designate that now. Right, you can tell I've got a lot of other stuff designated, but I think we still have some limestone. Yeah, we have quite a bit of limestone actually. So let's check this real quick. So we're gonna say structure. And you know, I just noticed this the other day, and I forgot to like follow up on it. We have a few other like barricade and like defensible position options available to us by virtue of some of the mods we're using. So you can see we have vanilla furniture expanded security installed, which gives us short walls. So it's, you can pass by it, and it's chest height, so that might give us a lot of coverage. I'm kind of curious. So cover, okay, so still 57%. I think that's the same as a barricade. Let's see if that's correct. Yeah, 57% as well. So that's not really any different. Let's see what else we have. There's also sandbags. I think sandbags are not quite as durable though. Yeah. What about, there's a few others though. There's the short walls. There's an embrasure where a marksman can fire. Yeah. It can be scaled though. It's actually part of the medieval enhancements or updates rather. So that's 80% coverage. That's pretty dope. Is the same as Dietz. Arctic. Dietz what? Dietz nuts! Oh, I wish I would have had the button turned on. No, there it is. Yeah, sorry. I went to hit it, but but the button wasn't on, so I was like, oh shit, I had to enable it. Having to turn on, having to activate my own nut. It's one of those instances where I saw it coming, but I was like, but I want to have it happen, so I'm gonna go and ask it. It's like I was watching. I can't remember, maybe it was Momo. I was watching somebody, she was playing Rainbow Six Siege, and they were playing in a map that I wasn't familiar with. And I think it was one of the newer maps. And of course in Siege, people give call-outs all the time about like where bad guys are, where objectives are, that kind of thing. And they'll have shorthand names for them. So like in one of the maps, there's like a room full of trophies and full of like awards and plaques, and everyone just calls it trophy. And at one point she's playing, and someone's like, it was like, oh, we got one in Dragon. And she goes, what the fuck is Dragon? And the guy goes, Dragon D's nuts. And as you can imagine, people fucking exploded. So it was about as absurd as you would expect. People being like, dude, you didn't have to just fucking murder her in her own stream like that. Damn, dude. Dragon D's nuts. So, and it was one of those things where like you ask, like, what is this? You get the response, and then you go like, yeah, I should have seen that coming. I kind of walked into that. So we got this guy. Now what is this? A crenellated, what is that word? Hold on. Crenellated parapet. Does offer coverage. Defense from projectiles. Okay. I'm kind of curious though. Only 65%. Why not use the embrasure? That seems great. I guess maybe the difference is that it can be scaled by attackers. Yeah. So let's see. So if I were to say like limestone, one of these puppies. Of course, the problem with our base right now, one of a few problems, is that there's a lot of ways through which raids can come in. We don't really have like any obvious defensible spots, so I would need to build some embrasures, like maybe like some right here, maybe some up here, maybe like right here, and then down here. It's like we'd have to defend from a number of them, honestly. Yeah, it's more entertaining. Yeah, it's like sometimes you want to just walk into them willingly, just step on those meme landmines just for the heck of it. So I think what we will do is we'll do one of these, and then we'll do one of these, maybe not quite that far up, maybe a little bit further back actually. I'm hoping that these aren't going to be terribly, terribly expensive. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll go like, yeah, maybe right... like right there. Chop down the tree, but that's fine. Oh wait, am I building that on... is that considered sand? It's okay. It's considered stony soil. It's around the... it's right on the edge. Adult... adult... so that's the cider, right? Although I like... Shelly, I'm so proud of you that you took it in the degenerate direction so quickly. I would have it no other way, Shelly. You continue to make me very proud. It's perfection, honestly. VP Peck says, oh, she got the rabbit from the hyena, of all things. I can't talk right now. I'm making piss. Followed by some kind of music or some kind of background noise. His confirmation grin. Yeah, I like how it sounds like it's not him saying those words live. It's like he's like miming to a pre-recording, or like trying to like lip sync to a pre-recording. Just kind of adds to the overall absurdity of the scene, and I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. So it's pretty good times. Pretty weird times, but pretty good times. I'm making piss. Sometimes you gotta like focus, you know? Sometimes when you're busy making piss, you gotta like focus on that shit. You can't just casually make piss. Sometimes you gotta like commit to it fully. The full, yeah, the head bob, yeah, exactly. It's a whole scene, and it's to be appreciated. All right, so I've just needed a lot of defensible spots here. I might eventually need to make these bigger, because that's enough spots for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colonists. We only have 4 right now, but eventually that might become an issue. I guess we could always expand. But I think that gives us pretty full coverage once they're eventually built. Now, granted, we have a lot of limestone projects set, so I'm gonna say, well, obviously right now VP Peck says she's gonna be cooking, but I'm gonna say that eventually. Oh, one thing really quick. I think I might have us. Oh, we're doing meat right now. Okay, that's probably fine. Oh no, we're not doing meat then. Do I want to allow meat or milk rather, for meals, or should I save that for kibble? I think it's probably fine. We have a pretty good amount of meat right now. We could always hunt more. No pants in the right. Yeah. It's that. Yeah, we don't have a ton. Actually, that's not true. I do have quite a few, like, you know, things that I ask people to abide by in the Discord server. But one of the favorite meme rules is that, yeah, it's like you're discouraged from wearing pants. You want people to be comfortable, and being comfy means no pants allowed. So if we catch you wearing pants, then oh man, you're gonna get the sass. So the party is still happening, by the way, but VP Pexis continues to cook like a freaking boss. And of course JD is unable to haul, so all he can do is like harvest the food, but then not bring it in, so it just sits out. VP Pexis wants to build. She wants to build that stuff. I mean, that stuff's important too, but I would say the encampments might be more important. So I might have her. Actually, no, she's already put the materials down for those. I guess that's fine. Exhaustion. See, now I think the reason they're exhausted is because they were partying all day. So I think what I'm going to do. So there's Bendak. There was also JD. What's JD up to? He's sowing the corn. Yeah, he's gonna be. They're both pretty sad and pretty miserable because they were both partying all night the previous day. Partying and eating and doing drugs. That's a pretty good name though, Shelly. It's a shame that it's trying to shame you for your name choices. It's a war crime. Yeah, much like how eating without a table in this game is considered a war crime. We haven't had it recently, yeah. I'm referring to, there's a mod in this game that makes eat without table give like a -90 mood penalty. So it's like because it's kind of ridiculous how eating without a table makes your colonist sad by like 3 points, but there's a mod that makes it like -90 points, which is pretty disgusting. Yeah, I'm thinking about if people are exhausted. What time is it right now? It's about 16. So that's 4 p.m. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is have people. Oh, it looks like I already have Nico on whatever mode. I'll have everybody on recreation mode because everybody's so exhausted and hungover from the previous day. People are gonna be pretty useless anyway. Let's have people sleep, and then on the following day we'll have them bring the corn in. The rain is causing it to deteriorate, but as long as we act fairly quickly, we should be okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Geneva Convention will frown harshly upon you. At which point, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's like you have other priorities at that point. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's like they're sad about like the situations that led to them having to eat. Maybe it's the equivalent of eating a hot pocket, a rim pocket. Okay, rim pocket sounds like something I would see on Urban Dictionary and then feel bad about. Bendak, goddammit. He's just collapsed, and it should be worth noting that it's not like he's in pain. He's just passed the fuck out. And they're still partying, by the way. They're just partying themselves to exhaustion. JD's at least sleeping. But Nico's still partying. Nico doesn't give a fuck. Where's JD over here? Okay, he's at least sleeping. Bendax, I'm gonna draft and undraft so he can actually get proper rest. Freaking lunatic. Something very different, yeah. Hey, what's up, Irossi? Good to see you, friend. Yeah, we're hanging in there so far. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit my computer crashed at near the end of the stream last time, so we didn't get a proper save. So there was actually a raid that happened last time that has not happened this time, yet at least. but it's at least given us a chance to kind of beef up our defenses, or at least plan some beefing up of our defenses. So we have some embrasures, some defensible embrasures, which should hopefully help. I'm really curious about this cover effectiveness, because 80% is really good, but it makes me wonder if that means that this will be like more flimsy. So I guess we'll find out. There's got to be some trade-off, I would assume. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that sounds fucking terrifying. Oh my fucking god, Arctic. Hey, what's up, Grace? That's my girlfriend. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, we're talking about very normal conversation topics right now. Normal, relatively speaking. Jesus fucking Christ. Arctic, that's some degenerate shit, and I'm 100% here for it. Thank you for sharing this. No storage space, right? We're trying to work on that as well. Let's at least bring it indoors. So what I'm finna do, excuse me, I just want to get it out of the rain. Let's do this. So let's say zone, stockpile. Let's just, for the time being, store it right here, just so we can bring it in. This might not be enough because that's a lot of corn. Making my Midwest heart happy. So we'll say, I guess, discount these. Now, food wouldn't be raw resources. No, it would not be. Oops. I'm clicking all the wrong things. So, yeah, it's no strange meat, no drinks. It would be just raw food, right? Yeah, that kind of stuff, yeah. So we'll use that as a temporary space just because, again, we're clearly getting low. And then once, okay, now that people are like properly sleeping, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set them back on the regular schedule, starting the following day. Actually, I accidentally overclicked. It's like in real life. I like to give people a lunch break, although it's a 2 p.m. lunch break. It's a little bit weird, but I like to think that's a not unreasonable way to do it. If you're gonna see, yeah, I'm not super squeamish, but I'm kind of squeamish when it comes to stuff like that, so I will probably abstain from watching it. It won't make me sick, literally, but it'll make me feel not great. I'll feel kind of gross. Also, frame rate kind of dips when we go super fast sometimes, just because there's quite a bit of stuff happening. So now it is midnight. Yeah, so people turned in pretty early. Quarter inch, yeah. Ugh, that sounds rough. I know that there is a certain, like, a corner of the internet dedicated to, like, pimple popping and, like, cyst extraction. Like, I don't get it personally, but there is my understanding is that there's a unique corner of the internet dedicated to that kind of stuff, and people will fully readily acknowledge, like, this is fucking disgusting. Why do I like this? Like, why do I enjoy watching this? Like, they will acknowledge it's disgusting, but like strangely satisfying watching these things get resolved. But yeah, it's just not for me. So I'm not in a position to judge. Obviously, yeah, people can enjoy what they want. It's totally fine, but it's maybe not my cup of tea. Looking to see if there's any other berries to be brought in, because there was that one berry bush that we had. Oh, here we go. This one right here. Yeah, these are rapidly deteriorating, as you can see, because the rain will do that. Yeah, no, I will probably not watch it, Arctic. Yeah, there's a subreddit for it, right? Yeah, there's a subreddit. Yeah. So it's fascinating to me that's like a somewhat big thing on the internet. But there's something out there for everybody. It's a wonderful, strange thing. Normal doesn't belong here. You're not wrong, honestly, Emily. You're not wrong. All right, so we've got some place to store more of that stuff. I does need these things for rapid hauling. 100% on that guy. That's more of the good stuff. There we go. Oh, I thought he was going for that. He's gonna harvest that one. Yeah, that's more Gleam Cap Salve, which is the equivalent of herbal medicine, which is nice. We'll bring both of these in. No storage space. That's fine. No, we got space identified right here at least, so we'll be fine. Okay, what else? I'm thinking that a raid is probably gonna happen fairly soon. I think I don't know when the previous one happened relative to the autosave. What was that? Sound like oh, it's probably somebody using the shooting targets for exactly one bullet. Yeah, sometimes I just hear random bullets, like random gunshots, and I get afraid because I don't do a ton of manual hunting if I can help it usually. Yeah, more corn to bring in. That's pretty important. The berries that are outside right now are not unimportant, but the corn for sure, because that can go bad pretty quickly in the rain. Desert tortoise got by that same hyena. We're probably eventually gonna have to handle that hyena ourselves, because eventually he's gonna make his way to us. And he's probably gonna hunt El Gaso, who is our kitty cat. So unless he's too busy looking delicious. What else? I feel like we could probably double time it. I feel like we're kind of on autopilot right now. We of course need more limestone. JD's researching away for mortars, right? Yeah, mortars. Oh, and how's Queen's resistance looking? 1.8. She's getting real close. Probably another 2 rounds. So another in-game day or 2, we should have her. Well, we'll have her recruitable. What's her difficulty? 33. Okay, so it might be a bit. Yeah, might be a bit. We'll see. VP Pex has got the remains of the turtle. We have all this to say growing zone. That's a lot of corn. I'm glad we got all that brought in, which is great. 98% over there. Yeah, so I'm thinking what we might try to do is institute more growing zones for these berry bushes around here, because we have quite a few, but not a ton of them are sprouting all the time. Like you can see, like these are berry bushes. Oh well, they're just bushes at least. Here we go. These are berry bushes, but they're not always like, it's not always abundantly clear how quickly they're going in necessarily. Like, I don't know if this one's ever going to be able to, like, sprout anything just because it's so young, but these ones down here do. That's kind of far away, though, from our base. So I don't know, it's like, if setting a zone for it is quite necessary. And there it is. So, sure enough. Now, alright, so we've seen this before, where a hyena or some predator will observe something from a distance and be like, I want to hunt that thing. But, like, that's really far away. How does he even know we exist over here, man? So, this hyena decides that he wants to eat El Gaso. It's just one hyena, so I'm not too worried about it. I think we'll probably go ahead and do... Where's El Gaso right now? I'll put him inside. Actually, I think if I put him inside, he'll just give up the chase. Where's the kitty cat? Animals. It's right there. So let's see. Oh, it's because I'm in double time. Oh, thank you, Shelly. You got it, Shelly. Bam it. Nut. I'm a champion of the people. If the people demand the nut, I shall administer the nut. Hey, what's up, Amnesia? Cornishness? Probably. Or corniness, rather. Yes, always. You can always assume that a healthy dose of corn is always acceptable here. Makes my Midwestern heart happy. Let's get VP Pexus and Bendet. I guess we'll get everybody. Let's see. What's Nico up to? She wants to smelt the oh, that's actually very good. I think we'll just have JD and VP Pexus handle this one. I think the two of them alone will be able to handle this. Where'd that little fella go? Hyena. Am I an idiot? I might be an idiot. I don't actually see him. Is he closer than I want to think? Wildlife. It's not that one. Right there. Okay. Let's get these guys right here. Oh wait, where's Elgaso right now? Because that will inform. Okay, he's right here, so he'll presumably want to go underneath. He is not going underneath. Okay, that's odd that he's going above. In that case, we'll have to try to cut him off. Oh, here we go. Oh, good. Just immediately shoot our turbine. Oh, don't tell me. There we go. All right. Well, he got past us. So Elgaso, wherever you are, oh, he's inside. Okay, so he won't be able to get to Elgaso then. And now he's gonna try to hunt one of our lambs. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to bring in more people because he just waltzed right past us. We shot his ear off, and he's gonna bleed out in 16 hours. He doesn't give a shit though. Administer the nut. I was trying to think of the most awkward way I could phrase it. I think I did a pretty good job. Nico, I'm gonna get you in here as well. JD, yeah, we're gonna have to bring out everybody because this hyena is a wily little bastard who gives no shits at all. Clearly. So he's almost out of the range of VP Pexus. Have you both get down this way? Yeah, because our designated hunters right now are really struggling. He's targeting more things, yeah. Oh, you can't see him because of the wall, right. Gonna have VP Pexus get closer. I think because it's raining so hard, none of us have visibility. So none of us can see shit. There we go. Now, be careful, whale. Okay, good. All this time to single hyena. Man, that's fine. That's fine. Let him try. I think we fucked him up pretty good. Shut off his tail. We're always shooting off tails. Why is that our calling card with this colony? We're somehow pulling trick shots and shooting off tails of animals constantly. He's bleeding out to death and he just doesn't give a shit. I guess he kind of gives a shit now. Oh my god, really? He has to get into melee range because we're all such awful shots apparently. Oh, Bindak can't see him. Yeah, neither of these can see him. Yeah, this fucking hyena, dude. Okay, we got him though. Let's let JD go rest. He is a little bit injured right now. Let's turn these on so he has some light. All right, now Nico, I will let you do the honor. Actually, no, let's have JD do the honors. Whooshing. There we go. All right, now you're good, JD. He's the one who worked for that hyena. And well, who had to suffer for it, rather. You all right, JD? Just one bite. He'll be fine. No immediate danger. We will have Nico tend to him. She is getting some food. Okay, after that, tend to your boy. That was such a fucking comedy of errors with like all the missed shots and all the issues of trying to chase him down. Is whale eating? Oh no, he's consuming grass. I was like, I didn't realize chameleon yaks would eat meat. Because they don't. Yeah, and it's hot out. Yeah, I think... Oh, we have a heat wave. That's right. Yeah, we have a heat wave. That was one thing we were wanting to check, is to see if one AC is sufficient. So it is 86 degrees indoors. That's pretty hot. It's not miserable, but it's pretty hot. So we might eventually want to get a second cooler in here. So we have it targeted for 60, which is, you know, pretty aggressive. What else? We got all the corn brought in. We'll have eggplants coming in pretty soon. In fact, eggplants are ready to harvest now. Smoke leaf, we got a little ways to go on that. More peas coming in. Very good. Yeah, sooner than later, we're going to need to do this expansion over here. But VP Pexis has quite a lot of construction projects that she is undertaking. And also, she's our main cook. Got some heat waves coming up in Texas. I feel like I might have heard that recently, Boot, where there's going to be some pretty gnarly heat waves this weekend. I think here in St. Louis, it's supposed to get up to like 105 tomorrow or something like that, or like 100 something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like 95. I just remember it being like a temperature that ended in 5 that made me scared when I saw it. So something disgusting. The eggplants, yes, they're nice and hardened. Exactly, Nitro. Oh, and a hydrate. Thank you, Mr. Urkluzar, for the hydrate. Perfecto. It's been... Oh, what's up, Bree? Good to see you, Bree. It's been kind of miserable in Texas, yeah. I understand that Texas gets some pretty extreme temperatures on a pretty regular basis, but yeah, it's like... Some of those heat waves can be pretty brutal. I've only been to Texas a few times, and I guess it depends on where in Texas specifically you are, but like, you know, for a good chunk of the state, it's not terribly humid, but some of it, the humidity can get kind of disgusting. We actually, through work, we had some people visiting from out of town from another office, and they were from Arizona, from Tucson. And they were talking about how, like, yeah, I mean, you know, in Tucson, in Arizona, rather, they get some pretty gnarly temperatures, but the humidity usually is practically non-existent in the more desert areas. But yeah, here in St. Louis, the humidity was pretty gnarly. Hey, heat wave is over. Perfect. It's like it hurt us talking about it. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Plus the humidity, that's where they get you. Northern Texas. Okay, so it's not too bad, yeah. Yeah, but when you do get humidity, though, yeah, that would be awful. Yeah, for people who aren't used to humidity, I understand it can be really awful. Even for people that are used to it, it still sucks. The hottest place, really, Amnesia. Jesus, that's like scary to imagine, dude. Shit's wild. Queen, how you looking, friend? She is... Okay, she's still got another few rounds left. I was thinking maybe we'd be able to clutch it out in a day or two. Still got a bit to go. These green caps continue to do great for us, though, because they're just a constant source of herbal medicine. When there's no herbal medicine that is on our current overworld right now, at least not naturally occurring. Though we just have the one right here, obviously, from one we bought from a trader. Bendak is trying his magic. Remember there was that one time last stream where we were watching the messages, and there was one that said, Bendak expressed interest in Queen's body. And it's just like, ooh, he's trying to pull the old moves on her. I see how it is. Community, yeah, it's pretty awful. It's pretty awful. Oh, Jesus, humid and 105 Brie. Ugh. That's just disgusting. That's got to be illegal. We need to like call up whoever is agreeing to these outrageous temperatures and ask them kindly to stop it. Nico leveled up in shooting. I guess she was using the shooting targets. Because those don't give a ton of experience, but they do give some experience. And also the fact that they're a recreation action is nice. Meteorite shower. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Okay. It looks so it's already over. That's a fuck ton of compacted machinery, by the way. Oh my god. Check that shit out. I'm not going to mine it just yet, because we have other things we want our colonists to do. Actually, that's not true. I'll go ahead and designate it for mining, but everyone's set to 3. And some visitors. So 1 giant compacted machinery meteorite landing, plus some slate, small little blobs who had landed. So mine this whole dealio. Yes, sir. I'm always terrified that we're going to get like a meteorite that lands directly on our colony, or lands directly on a person. I don't know if it's never happened to me at least, but I've observed that it can happen according to what other people have told me with their games. I think one of my friends was telling me how when he was streaming it, he was streaming RimWorld, and a meteorite landed on one of his llamas and just obliterated it, just by complete random chance. The few items to trade, perfecto. Yeah, imminent swamp ass for sure. For sure, imminent swamp ass. That just sounds awful. Bendak wants to use the telescope. Once you're done there, we'll have you trade with Stuart. Of the Patrick variety, of course. Thank you, Nitro. Yeah, please do that for me, my friend. It's like when, I don't know if you guys were like this, but when I was a kid, I would, of course, assume, correctly so, that the weatherman or weatherwoman, the weather person on the news, it was their decision to make the weather happen. Like, you know, it was their call. They would choose the weather to administer to all of us. It's kind of like how whenever I have to take Dexter out and and it's like really cold outside or it's really hot outside, like it's really miserable or it's raining or it's snowing, and he gives me this look that says that like I'll open the door, he's all excited, I open the door and he sees it's shitty out there, and he kind of gives me this look. That look that says, "This is your fault, Alex." Like he knows, like it's my fault that it's raining, or it's my fault that it's snowing. This knowing look that says, "Why did you do this to me, Alex? I can't believe you've done this." So that's where my brain goes. It's either that or maybe it's him saying like, "Man, this is some bullshit. I have to go outside for this nonsense." But you have a whole room dedicated in your condo for this guy. Actually, I have 2 bathrooms in here, so it's like you have 2 rooms dedicated to your going outside activities. So what the hell, man? All right, so let's buy those 5 components, because that's nice. That's pretty nifty. We have still some extra cloth, but I think I might hang on to what we have right now. We have some extra volcanic pistols that I don't think I want to part with just yet. I think we'll just buy the components and be done with it. And look at that, Bendak can haul. What a homie. He's our dedicated social man. He's getting there. He is getting there. Make it rain at any time. Make it rain men. Hallelujah. I know, Amnesia. Yeah, it's such a bummer, man. Such a bummer. Turn signals were powered by magic. You guys want to hear a really embarrassing one? When I was, so you know how, when you are, well, here, I'll clarify it this way. So when I was a kid, I'd be like riding around with my mom or my dad, or both, when they were still together. And they would go to fill up the gas tank on the car, you know, every so often. And I'd be sitting in the back seat, like one does as a kid. I'd be sitting in the back seat just chilling. I think I've told this before, but it's still a fun one to tell. But I would never be able to see that, like the way, as I'm envisioning it in my mind, I wouldn't ever see them go along the side to actually like do stuff with the pump, or do stuff like with the gas cap, I guess. I'm not sure what you would call it. The place where you actually put the gas pump into the car to fill up the tank, the little spot that opens up. Like that was kind of off on the side, and it's kind of far back, so it was out of view from the back seat. Or at least when I was a kid and my viewpoint was much smaller. And not that much smaller. I'm still pretty short nowadays. So all I could really see was out of the passenger windows, as well as obviously the windshield. And on the windshield, they would be wiping down the, like with the squeegee, they'd just be wiping down the windshield to clean it off. They would usually do that just about every time. And there was, oh, looks like another hyena has decided to show interest in us. So I say all that to say that there was a point in my life where I thought, this is kind of embarrassing, but it's also kind of funny. I thought that the squeegee action, the act of putting the squeegee on the windshield and you would see the liquid kind of trickle down on the windshield, I thought I thought the squeegee juice trickling down the windshield and like getting down into the under the hood, I thought that was filling up the gas tank. I was such a fucking weirdo. I was such a fucking weird kid, and I grew up to become a weird adult. I'm such a weird dude now, and now you know why. And my reasoning at the time was that I didn't know where the gas tank was in the car. I thought the gas tank was under the hood, because that's where all the important stuff is, under the hood. So I thought, oh cool, that's where that's all going. What the fuck is wrong with me, dude? What the shit, man? Oh man, It's one of those things where it's a little bit embarrassing, but I think that shit's fucking hilarious, dude. I was like the biggest dumbass as a kid. And I fucking embraced that shit because it made me into the weird fucking dude you see before you now, playing video games like some fucking jabroni on the internet. Holy shit. Oh my god. I have tears in my eyes. I'm laughing so much just because that stuff makes me... It just sends me, dude. Alright, so he is hunting this little lad. This little lamb that has such a cute little... Well, such an aggressive sounding name, Massacre. But it's a little harmless little lamb friend. So, let's get him in here. What's up, Elgaso? Elgaso, you were here last time. You saw that we had that raid. But then my computer crashed, so the autosave happened before the raid began. So you actually haven't had a raid yet, which means that you still have all of your body parts. Because if you can recall, you lost your tail and I think one of your paws. All you have now is Gleam Cap smoke? I'm sorry, what? Were you smoking Gleam Cap, Elgaso? Am I gonna have to call your parents? Gleam Cap smoke. Oh, I see. So this like gives off some smoke or something. It's the spores that are psychoactive, right? Oh, interesting. Elgaso's just fucking huffing mushrooms, medicinal mushrooms in the cave. Combat capable, that's correct. You always were. You were always capable, my friend. Jesus, that shit's wild. Yeah, you need to be sharing the juice, man. What the hell? That's a good one. That's a fucking good one, Arctic. I love that shit. That's one of Baru's, right? Yeah, that's one of his new ones. The animated ones. Oh, shit. Yeah, I might need to contract some animation artists to make me some animated emotes, because that's a thing. Alright, sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm having too much fun. So, I'm gonna put this little buddy indoors, because we know this guy doesn't give a fuck. These hyenas are super fast and are very wily critters. So... we'll put all of the vulnerable lads. Woo! And thank you, Shelly, for the cheer. Time to kill this fucker before he kills our little buddies. So all of our buddies that are vulnerable, get your asses in the barn. And then the larger creatures that can fend for themselves, we'll leave them outside for the time being. Yeah, because previously animated emotes were limited to just the better Twitch TV users, but now, yeah, that's something that's been enabled for Twitch. Well, as like a separate function for just vanilla Twitch, which is nice. That's a good one, man. Yeah, dude, Baru's emotes are on a whole new level, man. When I first introduced Grace to Twitch, his channel was one of the first ones I showed her because of his awesome emotes. That's a good one, yeah. Cancel that room for construction. Which room? This one, because we're definitely doing all this stuff for now, at least. And we talked about doing this freezer expansion. These aren't rooms that we're working on. These are for defensible spots, that kind of thing. I've got several of them identified. Or do you mean the storage area? Because I think it's still one, even though it's not really required right now. Oh, this one. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But yeah, we were gonna move those up. You're 100% right, Elgaso, because oh wait, let's see. So we'd already, yeah, I would need to move these up, wouldn't I? Well, shit, we've already begun the process. Yeah, clearly the autosave happened before we reallocated this. Yeah, I see what you're saying, because we were gonna shift this upwards because this extra wall kind of screws it up a little bit. So we were gonna say, well, actually, no, hold on. Yeah, we were gonna say this would all go away. Expanding the cooler. Because wasn't there a point where we said that... I think what we have here is the remnant of my first attempt at building these out and then realizing that they were spaced incorrectly. I think the way we have it now is okay, actually. But what we'll eventually want to do is get rid of this wall and these walls, like this whole line right here. I think that's what we'll eventually need to do. Okay, so I think we're okay right now, yeah. But the cooler, of course, will become important because you can tell our storage space is becoming an issue, especially as we continue to bring in more gleam caps and other things. So, how are we doing on limestone, by the way? We still have a bit of limestone left, so yeah, we could probably prioritize this next. I think what we will do, what I want to do first is get everybody who's nearby. So Bendak, where's JD? He is standing somewhere. He's out there. Okay. We'll get... I guess we'll get everybody. It seems like if I lowball these things, then it becomes a problem. These little lads are pretty quick. JD's got a pretty good rifle, right? He does. So too does Bendak. Okay, that's good enough. So that's within range, although he might have to get closer. There we go. And instantly goes into manhunter mode. That's fine though. So we got... Oh wait, they're like inside of each other. There we go. So I'm gonna say... have them both stop in their tracks. And it's not raining now. Oh, damn it. Still closed in melee range. I'm gonna have Bendak move back. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so it is done. So Bendak got hit just a few times. He'll be fine. Make a full recovery. And we just completely just obliterated him. Shot off an ear, a right leg. We didn't shoot off any tails this time. And everyone's like, time for food. Now that we've murdered. And that was the last predator on the map for the time being, at least. We'll eventually want to butcher that lad to add to our hyena meat reserves. Which is a sentence I wasn't sure I was going to say today, but here we are. Let me guess. Need room for storage. Okay, maybe not, but eventually we will. Because the rest of these peas are going to keep coming in. And we got the berries. Or well, those are eggplants, right. We got the pears, the prickly pears. So Bendak, have you do your thing, and then Nico. Hauling peas. I thought it said hauling pants. Stockpile, and I was about to be confused. After that, we'll have you tend to our buddy, who got slightly injured. That's one reason why I'm hoping to get Queen fairly soon. Is because, in addition to just having another helping hand, pair of helping hands, rather, she is quite capable when it comes to cooking. So she would be our cook instead of VP Pexis. That would free her up to do other stuff, because VP Pexis is our cook and our constructor, our builder, which means that she's, you know, pretty busy. New sound command, Arctic, what you got? You've noticed, I'm sure, over the years that I'm usually pretty responsive to such things. Yeah, planting more peas. Is it the I'm making piss command? Because I would not be opposed. Alright, VP Pex is gonna butcher this lad. Very good. Bendak should make a full recovery. And pretty good. Oh wow, look at that 89% efficiency. Yo, Nico, good job. Nico's getting better at this. I guess like with easier wounds, it's not quite as scary. Now isn't that something that Queen would also be able to do? Yeah, she'd be our designated doctor, which would be awesome. Medical person. Visitors are leaving, that's fine. From the agency. Maybe I know it, Arctic. You had a link for me? I think I might know what you're referring to, but I don't know if I know for sure. It's a lot of people to go outside, by the way. Alright, I'm curious. Very good. Thank you for sharing that, Arctic. I didn't know that one. I think I was thinking of a different YouTube clip. He really does. Yeah, and I understand it's how would you pronounce the name? Bearcap? But if you say it quickly enough, yeah, I could understand how it morphs in that direction instead. Shooting a few bullets. Now, I'm so grateful that this game doesn't have you micromanage every resource ever, like ammunition or water, because like that kind of micromanagement, for me at least, gets very boring very quickly. So I'm glad that that kind of stuff is kind of hand-waved detail-wise. Let's go ahead and triple time it. Queen, she'll be ours soon. Her chance is only going up, which is good. Her resistance has been reduced to 0. Fall has begun, which means we might have some new animal friends coming in pretty soon. Get some donkeys, more rhinos. The rhinos are great. The only problem with the rhinos is that they kept eating my goddamn crops, so I had to kill them to get them off our case. And an animal disease from massacre, after being hunted by multiple hyenas, is now being stricken with the flu. It's not fun. I think we'll go ahead and do Nika. I'm gonna be a little bit mean about this. I'm gonna have to rouse you from your sleep. Where is Masker? I'm gonna have you handle this now. Make sure that Masker just has the, yeah, just the herbal medicine stuffs. %. Hopefully that'll be enough. It should be fine. Immunity is already outpacing it. Or it's on pace for now. Oh, and a potato plague. A potato blight. That is the opposite of good. Yeah, we gotta cut off the affected lads. So let's see. The potato blight, which is just a very unfortunate thing to say out loud. Oh, right. This was one issue. I said I didn't want this to be sowed, and it's getting sowed. So actually, this is okay. If of all things to be blighted, this is these are the crops I mind the least, because I forgot to disallow sowing until it was far too late. So what we'll do is we'll have to cut out fairly quickly these lads. And in fact, I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Actually, no, since it's fairly localized, I don't want it to spread up here if I can help it, but I think we'll have JD handle that on the morrow. Actually, it is the morrow, as it's 4 a.m. Masker, you doing okay, fam? 4% versus 3.8. It's not at a great pace right now, but it is outpacing it, so it should be fine. It can jump 3 squares. Okay, yeah. So it could get up to here, but then once it's up here, it wouldn't be able to get any farther. Because, yeah, I know it can. It's fairly far enough away from this stuff, but still, it's close enough where I would rather be fairly aggressive. So we'll make sure. All right, now JD's up, so I'm going to have him take care of that once he's done eating. And Bendak is playing chess with himself, as one does. Now, I wonder if playing chess increases your intellect experience, because we've had a few people level up intellect randomly. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what other things, like, casually... Oh, what? Oh, JD, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more mean, I guess. So we'll do this way, just random, or manually. There we go. I almost had like a pattern. It's almost the number 5. Oh, that would make sense. That it would be mostly just a crop thing. Yeah. Because you're right. I've never seen it affect berries either. Gonna try your magic, Bendak? Ooh, he's gonna try it. This could be it. Yeah, the cool S. Yeah. The middle school S. I know the one. I know the one all too well. I'm sorry, told Queen about vomiting. Bendak's trying to be like, yo, I'm interested in your body. And then telling her about vomiting. Bendak's like, yo, did you know? Did you know that people get sick? And Queen's like, oh, really? Tell me more. Bendak has leveled up social. But she has refused 21%. Wow, that's a really low percent chance. Bad mood. What's going on, Queen? Tattered apparel. I can't do much about that. Slept in the cold. Really, it was like 105 just a day ago. Yeah, it is getting kind of cold though. Let's turn off. Well, for anything else, let's raise this back up to a more reasonable 70 degrees. But also what we can probably do is probably just turn that off, honestly. And maybe turn on a heater. And then with it being turned on, we'll have a target temperature of 70. Oh, that's correct. Yeah, she self-harmed, which was a whole thing. She's not been fed well either. Okay, she's been fed recently though. Yeah, same breed. Yeah, that's how it goes here too in the Midwest. It's like, if you don't like the temperature here, if you don't like the weather here, just wait 5 minutes, because sometimes we get all 4 seasons in a single week, especially in like spring and fall, like in the in-between seasons, the in-betweezens. Unless you want to save power. Oh, okay. Because, yeah, I tend to, like, toggle them with the seasons. So in that case, yeah, so we don't have to worry about toggling it necessarily. Because they don't take too much power, do they? 175? I mean, the coolers are pretty chill. Literally. So the coolers seem pretty okay. Seems like we constantly have an excess of power right now, at least. So I will go ahead and designate... guess all of them. Of course, I have the smithy off. And the smithy doesn't take a lot of power, I don't think. Yeah, the smelter's the big one. Smithy's 210. That's not small, but it's not horrible. Let's see, let's just keep an eye on it, see how our stuff is looking. We'll probably eventually want to move this one down to somewhere over here instead. Yeah, just a few watts, right? There might be some, yeah. Yeah, I can think of, there have been a few occasions where I've had to bounce back and forth a little bit, but usually it's not too bad here in the Midwest as far as like, it might be a little bit cold in the mornings or a little bit, or like a little bit hot in the daytime, but usually just stick with one and keeping to it is usually sufficient. For the next open area, I was thinking the same thing, we might. We didn't for this one, because of this wall right here. But when we take this wall down, yeah, it's a good point. Let's go ahead and designate that real quick. So that would be, what do we have up here? We have slate up here. Do we have slate? A little bit. We'll probably just do limestone. We have sandstone. We could do a sandstone pillar. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. We'd probably do one. I'm almost thinking we would put one like right here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we wouldn't. Well, I'm trying to think about this because the proximity of this wall means I think this is fine. Hey, we got Queen. Good shit, Queen. I want to see how the conversation log went. Exchange pleasantries. Wait. Expressed interest. What the fuck, Bendak? Expressed interest in Queen's weight? What a weird thing to say to somebody. Yo, by the way, do you want to join us? And Queen's like, yes. Smiley face. Okay, sounds good, Arctic. Yeah, have a good night, my dude. Yeah, I know that's no fun. Yeah, no, good call. Good call and getting some rest to try to sleep it off. But thank you for joining in, my dude. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Get more kibble coming in pretty soon with VPEXs. Can I see the log entry? Yeah. Express interest in her weight. A childhood story about joining the colony. Bendak, you joined from a raid that happened. You weren't a childhood joining person. In fact, none of us were. We were all adults. Changing teams, bitter foods, parents, vomiting. Jesus. It's so weird how these random conversation topics pop up. 6 tiles, yeah. You would do well here, yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so 6 tiles. So something like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think this would be okay. Because the side wall is here. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, unless you're saying like, because yeah, the fact that we got 2 here. Unless we're saying like this right here might be a problem. Yeah, like these dividing walls. Maybe that's where the issue is, because this one's fine, but this could be an issue. Kind of like how when we take this wall down, we might need one like right here. So maybe that's the thing. So we would build one right, like maybe right there, for instance, and then maybe one right here. We'll say, here, let's go ahead and unpause it. The stuff by the corners. Yeah, because I'd be worried about this wall. Oh, unless it extends diagonally. Unless these corners would also extend it. Because if that's the case, then we're probably okay. As I was worried if it was only cardinal directions. Or when they extend diagonally. It's a fair question. Yeah, I tend to assume when it comes to grid-based games like this that diagonals don't always count in those kinds of calculations. Because I don't think there's a way for the game to tell you if a roof is vulnerable or not. But yeah, I'm thinking that should be okay. Alright, so VP Pexis, you're doing a great job, and we do need a room. I guess if nothing else, we could just make this the room for Queenie. Also, I need to assign her work, don't I? So, she is incapable of firefighting. Now, why is that? She's a fun-loving, nervous, greedy person, so she needs a nice room. Which means I actually might have her and Bendak switch rooms. Like, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't think Bendak will mind too much. Hopefully, but we will want to make this a nicer room for him for sure. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make some parkas. In fact, we're already in fall, so we should probably go and designate that now. Right, get 2 carried away. Let's see what else that Queenie might need. So yeah, she'll be our medical social person, which is great. Nervous means she can crack under pressure a little bit more, but she's the life of the party. Only 1 minor stab scar, so her moving is a little bit slowed. So let's see what we can do for her. So, where's patient? Yeah, doctor, set her to 2. Everybody else will be backups. JD and Nico. Like, we'll take JD down 1 level. Hacking is crafting. So I guess we'll set that to 3, I suppose. Bed rest is always important. Hauling plus, yes. Basic, we'll leave that as 3 for now. So Warden 2, so Bendak will have him take a dip on that one. Animal skill. I don't think what is her animal skill? Not particularly impressive. The rest of it, yeah, she's not really a constructor person. She has some crafting. Crafting 4. Compared to 5, 6, 2, and 1. So she's competent with crafting. So put her to 2 as crafting. Probably leave her as a 3 for those others. Hauling and cleaning. That's legit. Yeah, when you hover over the number, yeah, exactly. It'll tell you like what the skill is, I think. Yeah, relevant skills, artistic. Right, yeah, crafting. Yeah, in fact, she's doing some of that right now. One thing I might do is disable that temporarily. Because I want to make sure that stone cutting is definitely happening. Because stone cutting continues to be an issue for us. And cooking. Oh, didn't I said cooking? Queenie? Oh, you're right, I didn't. Yeah, in fact, so we'll have VP Pexis be the backup. Queen's like, look at me. I am the cook now. Right, but also some parkas. I'm thinking parkas are probably like a good warm thing to have. We have an extra fur helm. For Queenie, we don't. I'll make 1 more of those. So she's fully part of our crew. You need some kind of silly hat. Whether it be a functional hat or a silly one. Well, these aren't really silly because they do provide warmth, which is good. Yeah, parkas are pretty good though. Whoops. I want to look at the deets first before I commit to it. So there we go. So it adds, yeah, like a 64-degree temperature insulation, which is really good. What else do we have? Because we have a bunch of options now. There's dusters and jackets. Jackets, I think, are good for, like, rain and that kind of stuff, but probably less so. I mean, it's still helpful, but not quite as good for cold temperatures and such. A great dress. Tabard. That's cool. Tribal wear. A woven mantle. That's good for cold and heat. Kind of makes sense. Light jacket, jersey jacket, trench coat, puffer. Yeah, I know like dusters and like trench coats, those are good for just the protection from the elements in general. Parkas are probably still the way to go, honestly. Ponchos, puffer coat. I'm curious about the puffer coats. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think not quite as good. Some light armor. There we go. There we go. Cloak coat. That's actually really badass. Cloak coat. Hell yeah. Oh, it's not as good, but it looks so cool though. It would look cool. What is that Jarl or Jarl cape? Nico's working on a fur helm. It's really good against the cold. Really good. Painstakingly sewn cloak. That sounds dope, man. We would all look so baller. A noble fur coat. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, so parka's probably the way to go, honestly. Let's go for parkas. So make 5 of them. And we'll make them out of... So none of the leathers. So yes, wool, obviously. Probably not cloth. We have chameleon yak, wool, sheep wool. Either of those I think would be good. But yeah, no actual leathers. So I think that should be good. And then for the fur helm... Oh, I don't have leathers deselected. I probably should ensure that that's the case. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that's what is being used right here. Yeah, chameleon yak wool. Very good. And Nico is she our best crafter? She is not. She's actually not as good as VP Pexus, but she's equally... Yeah, she's got it though. She's equally as ambitious with crafting. In fact, all 3 of these ladies are equally, like, ambitious with crafting. So JD and Bendek are our only non-craft workers. Also, Jim, what's up, buddy? Yeah, it's well, I should clarify. Chameleon yak wool. We have these creatures called chameleon yaks that are long-haired domesticated yaks that have fur that changes colors based on the environment that they're in. So not actual chameleons, but they're... But yeah, although the idea of chameleons, like actual chameleons, growing wool is kind of a fun thing to imagine in a storage space. I'm not surprised. So you can see how packed things are. I was hoping to finish 1 room, because we're at the point now we're actually doing pretty well with limestone. Relatively speaking, we're doing pretty okay. But now it's like a matter of like focusing on construction. Because we have a lot of things that we're wanting to do. So what we'll do is for tomorrow we'll have focus entirely on this whole expansion. What's up, Goblin? Does it make you sneaky? I would hope that it would. That'd be awesome. But I don't think it will, sadly. Yeah, so crafting... Oh, no, it would be tailoring. Yeah, so it'd be either of these 2. Tailoring and smithing. Oh, and art, right. Yeah, Bendak is our artist, but Bendak's been pretty busy lately. And Bendak, we have you... not wardening anymore. Yeah, because we have somebody who's much more capable with social things. Although Bendak did a good job. I was very happy with Bendak's work. He done good. I want to set this to 3. I guess we could go ahead and do that. We could set it as... Yeah, we could set it as do not build. I think what I'll just do is I'll just prioritize this stuff up here. Unless there's like a quick way to do this. Yo, let's double time it real quick. Like a forbid. Yeah, forbid section. There we go. That's a little bit easier. Okay. Of course, we have other stuff designated. We got these guys out here. We got these guys. But yeah, for sure, we'll make sure to manually specify that's a thing to specify, like a thing to focus on. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, August. That probably does make things a little bit easier. Virtual escape rooms. Yeah. How'd it go, Goblin? Did you survive, or did you escape? Maybe is a better question to ask. Oh, how's Massacre doing, by the way? Still a minor flu. So buffing up the immunity still. So I think he'll be okay, or she'll be okay rather. News of war. The Confederacy of the Boulder and seafaring townsfolk of Red Quarry are hostile towards each other. That's fine. Doesn't really affect us directly, at least. Tattered apparel, by the way. Looks like we have some other new things we need to make. Probably shirts, if I had to guess. Torso shell. Go ahead and drop that shit. Let's see, who is that? That is Bendak. There we go. Oh, Bendak was en route to something. I'm not sure what he was doing with the onions. Yeah, I guess just bring that back. I don't know. Oh, maybe he was gonna go train one of the animals with that. What else we got? Tattered apparel. Queen, what you got, Queen? Yes, Queen. She's got a another shell. Oh, that's a duster specifically. So once she's done eating, I'll have her take that off real quick. She has no pants on, by the way. So that might be, you know, an issue for her. Here we go. Feeding eggplants. What in the world? Feeding raw vegetables. Do we not have kibble? We don't have kibble. Did I suspend kibble? That's weird. We should definitely make kibble then. Cooking 4 simple meals. Hopefully she'll get to that eventually. Awful. Like how it just says awful, poor, just... Oh, it's all terrible. Get it out of here. Unhappy nudity. Yeah, she's not wearing pants and she's not happy about it. Let's get her some pants. So for those, we'll probably just make cloth pants. Do we have any, like, fancy pants? There's all these fancy shirts and jackets and coats. There isn't any fancy pants. So just the one for now. I guess we could make leather pants. I don't know if that would be a good idea, though. Blue fur. Yeah, we don't have a... Well, we have some, like... We have plant skin. We have plain leather. Let's do cloth. Yeah, leave the wool for the warmer things. Excuse me. Finished it with 15 minutes to spare. Nice. Oh, interesting. Hosted in Singapore. I feel like I might have heard something about something like that, Goblin, where like there are escape rooms that are hosted elsewhere for stuff like that. That's fascinating. Just to have one just in general. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Probably once we expand our storage, that would be a good thing to keep in mind. That way we have some extras always on hand. That way we don't have to manually do this kind of thing. Also, we might just eventually just let those deteriorate outside because these won't sell for very much money, obviously. Oh, she's probably going to haul. I'm going to say VP Pexus, let's have you work on this stuff right here. I was hoping she would grab the limestone there, but okay, whatever. That's fine. So what else do other people need, by the way? So we got the pants sorted out. We have another crappy, like, jacket item, shell item. So Nico, where is Nico? She's right there. A quest that we didn't want to do is expired, that's fine. So only one person is unhappily nude. Everybody else is happily clothed or happily nude in some way. He already has a jacket. I think once JD gets back inside, we'll have him dismantle that. I don't know if this would also contribute towards tattered apparel, but it very well might. One of those optional pieces of equipment there. Did I see JD leveled up with his plant skill? He did, level 6. Good shit, JD. Construction bots, that's fine. You're doing a great job, VP Pexus. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. I'm going to allow that to be built fairly soon as well. Okay, sowing the taters. Now, these are the taters that were not plague-stricken, whereas these were. So yeah, we have a bunch of extra potatoes that we're not going to need, that I didn't even want to plant initially, but kind of happened by accident. Okay, now Queen's actually making kibble. Thank goodness, because yeah, that'll be reassuring for the farm friends. And a siege has happened. Not just a raid, but a siege with mortars. So this is part of why I wanted to research mortars, but we couldn't research it quick enough, sadly. So there's a pretty good crew of them. There's a lot of them. Let's see what kind of gear they've got. So, pistols, like submachine guns, pistols, pistols, pistols. Submachine gun, submachine gun. Okay, so... Or I guess, or maybe machine pistol's a better term, but yeah. Civilian SMG. There's a lot of them. And... Oh, and they're very close by. What I think I might go ahead and do is get our rifleman. Rifleman and rifle. Oh, Queen, we don't have a weapon for you. Although she's not very good at shoot. So she might not want a weapon. Also, didn't I tell you? Oh, she would rather wear that than be unhappily nude. Fair, honestly. Queen, I'm gonna have you get... Actually, this might be one of her old weapons. Normal, normal. Do we have anything else for her? We could give her the grenade launcher. Can you imagine somebody with a shoot skill of 1 being given a grenade launcher? We'll give her one of those puppies. And then what I think we'll go ahead and do is I'm going to have JD and Bendak. I'm going to draft them both. I think I'm going to have them fire upon these guys because they're awfully close to our shit already. Meat is running away. Oh. Well, was it this stuff out here? It very well could have been. This is good for quite a while. 1.3 years for peas. Yeah, this is still for... Okay, it was probably stuff we had out here. That's fine. I want to see what everybody else has, though. VP Pexis. I think she has the harpoon gun, doesn't she? That harpoon gun is completely absurd. Okay, yeah. And Nico's got the revolver. So, Bendak and JD, yeah, we're going to have them fire some pot shots. And we're going to go ahead and put the animals inside. Because they might be able to reach from there. And if we can pop a few of them before they begin their shit. Oh, I was actually hoping they would stay there. These are like our special forces right here, man. These are our fucking insurgents. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get Yaroslav right there. I'm going to put you right here. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, JD. I'm gonna put you right next to your boy. Oh, okay. I was like, what's that word? A malingerer? Malingerer? Just passing by. Now, if she's from the Red Prowlers, that probably means she's a werewolf. But it doesn't tell that to us immediately, at least. She has a tomahawk, a wooden tomahawk. Alright, so they're out of range again. Got Yaroslav, there we go. Oh, are they attacking? Yeah, they very well might be attacking. Usually it'll say like, oh, they're beginning their assault. Oh, they are fast. Oh, we already killed one of them. They are so quick. Now, granted, they have pretty short-range weapons. Well, I say that. Yeah, pretty short range. So, we've got that as an advantage. Although, I mean, some of them, yeah, those auto pistols can reach pretty far. That's an advantage, although there's a lot of them. They move very quick. So, none of them have any leg issues, clearly. I think what we might go ahead and do is go ahead and draft everybody else. Get them down here, because I have a feeling they're going to chase us. Scooby-Doo style. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Some of them have given up the chase. Others have not. Keep moving, keep moving. Freaking running and gunning has some definite negatives, but I kind of like it a lot, actually. So we've shot a few more of them. We already killed one of them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Nico right here. Queen's range is pretty good with that volcanic pistol. I'd put her right here. So basically, I want to keep the pressure on them. To keep them from sieging with mortars and shit. and use the fact that we have better range and pretty good movement speed as an advantage. BP Pexus, I will put you right there, I think. Yo, Boost is fucking boosting. Is that why they call him Boost? Because he has asthma? Or something? Or something, I don't know. Let's go and unpause. Does he have no guns? Oh, he has an SMG. Oh, good shots. Oh, he's fucking out of there. Hell yeah. Now, his homies are gonna try to get his ass back. Yeah, let's move it back. Oop. I guess with the others, yeah, they're still pretty far to range. Guess Queen can't hit them from there? Not from, oh, not from that angle. They would need to move a little bit closer. We could do... Let's try to, like, draw them down this way. It's kind of an odd, like, nickel and diming situation that we have. Oh, there we go. Now, Queen, you're kind of in the line of fire there. Queen's leveled up. Yeah, I'm gonna... Well, she's leveled up already, which is good. Does she have passion for shooting? She doesn't. It's gonna be an uphill battle getting her to level up. I'm worried about her being vulnerable. Oh, crap. They're gonna melee attack, aren't they? I don't want them to melee attack. I wish there was a way to say ranged attack as a group. Because for some reason, group attack, it always resorts to melee. Now, they're both behind cover, technically. And Queen's behind cover, but not a ton. Okay, that's that. And then, yeah, they should just auto-target Hotaru. Look how wildly Queen is shooting. I mean, I think she might have hit them once, because she did level up. Okay, that's not so bad, actually. They only have a few people left. I have a feeling they're probably not going to be able to build their stuff, will they? They have Fine Cocktail. So it said it was a siege, but they don't have any mortars or anything. So I don't know exactly what their plan was. Maybe they didn't have mortars. I thought sieges always meant they would like have mortars. Oh, maybe they were like going to be shipped separately or something. Is there like a different group that I should be aware of? Like how that guy's name is Zave, by the way. Zaved by the bell. He's gonna die in 19 hours, by the way. I think we might be able to do... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna undraft. Let people chill for a bit. I might try to steal Boost. Would we want Boost? He'll die in 6 hours. He has asthma and artery blockage. Minor artery blockage. Randomly induce heart attacks. You know, randomly. He would be another good doctor and a strong intellectual, which would free up JD to do other tasks. Although JD, I think, is really good. Yeah, JD is actually way better. Never mind. He's pretty good at social. He's very similar to Queen. Also someone that he's an awful shot. He's a neat idealist and is not incapable of anything, which is good. Would I want another mostly non-combatant to, like, help out? Yeah, I don't think we need... These skills I don't really need. I mean, more people to haul and such would be nice. But by no means would be something that we need, necessarily. Because, yeah, can't do construction. Can't really do well with construction. Could learn to cook. Like, a backup doctor would be nice, but I feel like we already have people that are good backup doctors. And Esmerin, thank you very much for that subscription. Resub, rather. Thank you very much for that, my friend. That's very kind of you, Esmerin. I hope you're doing well. And thank you. That's very generous. You're very, very generous. What we might go ahead and do is still capture Boost and just heal him up and then release him. Because I think this faction could be made to like us. Or could be made to dislike us less. I just scroll past it. What's the name of it? Of Wasbanbatum. Is that the name of the faction? Did I just miss it? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So it's -80, not -100. So they could be made to tolerate us. So Queen, I'm gonna see if we can have you capture this dude real quick. See if we can have her do that without getting irking the. Okay, yeah, they're gonna go aggro regardless. Okay, I changed my mind. A little bit concerned that they're still gonna go for all these friends. So I think I will redraft and have them go down this way. Just shot Triss. Triss and Xavier are just gonna pass the fuck out, honestly. Let's see, Bandak's gonna go up this way, and they're gonna all go aggro again. Maybe not. He might have barely squeaked by. Man, they really don't want us rescuing their dude. It's probably fine though, because these. So Brian's the only one that's not wounded. Triss is gonna pass out in a minute. Zave is gonna pass out in a bit. Oh, okay. Now they have what they need. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice now that that stuff is landing, because now we can just steal their shit, which is 100% what I'm gonna do. So JD and Bendak are 2 riflemen. I'm going to enlist your services once more, my brothers. Yeah, I absolutely do, Esmer. No, I absolutely do. I absolutely recognize the screen name, and thank you for joining again, my friend. I'm just glad to have you here. Of course, subscribing is never expected. It's never necessary, but of course it's appreciated. You're very generous, my friend. Stone cold killers. Yeah, having like good shots, like good, ideally shooting or melee people is very helpful. Or having other skill sets. Like, it would be really nice to have other construction people, or other crafting people, or other artsy people. So the fact that we have a dude who has a very similar skill set to what we already have is not a bad thing necessarily. But I don't know if I love it. I'm gonna have Queen try again though. I bet we can get him now. Especially now that we're about to have some straight up shooters, some gunners out here. Gonna have Bendak go right here and JD go right here. It's not the best cover behind trees and rocks, but it's better than nothing. And I love the idea of us just straight up stealing their shit. Surprised how close. Oh, I guess they kind of have to get. Oof. I guess got the burst fire. Right, so Queen's doing her thing. I'm gonna have VP Pexus and Nico give us some backup. Actually, do I want to go and have them? Yeah, I think I'm gonna interrupt this. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna have these guys back up a bit because that's. Actually, JD can back up right here. Oh, JD's it. Yeah, JD's it. Not in any cover right now. Let's have him. Have him go down here. He's still within range. Yeah. Oof. And they're fleeing. Good. In fact, now that they're both getting the fuck out of Dodge, we can maybe get Zave. Oh, or just kill him. Okay, that's fine too. I was like, if we could drop him and not kill him, that'd be kind of cool. Right, so only one survivor, and he was down for quite a long time, so we'll see if it gets anywhere. We got some more guns, and survival meals, and a bunch of uranium, steel, baby, components, some explosive shells. Now we're talking, baby. I'm glad that we waited until their shit arrived, because now I got all the goods. Some SMGs too. Of course, those are very close range, so I don't know how much we'll want to prioritize those over something like pistols or certainly rifles, which are much longer range. But still, it's pretty nice. We'll eventually want to bury the dead body. Look at that guy's shades. Medical oh, right, boost, right. Chronic kidney disease. Now I want to see the shades. Oh, they're flak goggles, not just shades, Alex. Come on, Alex. Shades. What is this? What is this chump bullshit of which you speak? Alright, Alright, so one of them escaped. Only one survivor. Oh, a motherfucking hand cannon. Even if it's awful quality, that's pretty dope. So that's a lot of stuff, which is pretty nice. That was a pretty helpful raid. Or siege in that case. Certainly a lot nicer than the previous instance that we had last time. Now, one thing I need to ensure is that animal friends cannot get into our storage area, because that's where we're going to put the survival meals. Oops. So pet zone cannot go inside there. Every time I need to modify that to not even get in the door. And then, so Boost, you're chilling there. Queen is on it. Boost, how you looking? Death in 3 hours. Not great. Not great, fam. But he is getting there. We are getting there. Alright, so we'll have him do that. And then, yeah, I was gonna say... it would be zone. Allowed areas. Pet zone. Boop. And eventually... yeah, not allowed up here either. Yeah, stealing the shit. Yeah, after they've brought in their raid. Also, woo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, buddy. No problems with shades here, fam. No problems with the shades. Oh yeah, finger guns. Good to see you, bud. Their dude's name is Mirror Shades. That's awesome. I'll haul that in. Haul this guy. Yeah, just bring in all the stuff we just got from the siege that ended well for us, but not so good for them. Mech Advanced Small Cal Revolver. Yeah, like a bunch of new weapons I've never even heard of before. And this is nice because this means we'll be able to eventually, once we get our own mortars. That'll be really nice. So people are hauling in what they can. Queen's gonna try and heal up this boost man's. Mirror Hades. But Mirror Shades, maybe. Yeah. We got some more wool coming in, which is perfect because we have more things to make. Oh, and JD got injured as well. Has he been tended to? Not yet. He's not in any immediate danger, but he did get hit a couple times by that small cal revolver. So Queen's doing a pretty good job, though. Tending to... oh, wow. She's... well, for one thing, she's got really good medical skill. And I'm not used to that, man. I'm not used to people that are really good at medical stuff. So Queen's doing a darn good job. Good job, Queen. Plugging this guy's bleeding holes up. So yeah, nothing else. Cannot finish him off. Alright, so after that, I'm gonna have her, after she's done eating, I'm gonna have her tend to our boy JD. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with Boost. If I want to release him once he's fully healed, or take him prisoner and sell him off, or try to convert him. We could. It's just, like Elgaso pointed out, and I think I agree, we don't really need his skill set. I mean, I guess another backup doctor would be cool. And it's not that he can't get better at shooting eventually. It'll just take a long time, unfortunately. It's going well. It's going well. We're doing pretty well. We just had a siege that went pretty well, all things considered. We just got a fifth colonist not too long ago, which is nice. And she's been doing a really good job. She is our dedicated healer person as well as a social person, which is very helpful. And we just took another prisoner, which is like has things that he's good at, but it's like stuff we already have pretty good coverage on. So I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to keep Boost around. And I guess something else, he could be a dedicated cleaner and hauler, which is not a bad thing. It doesn't have like any traits that I don't like, really. One thing I always kind of like to see or to read through is the like logs to see how shit went down. Because sometimes you get some pretty like funny moments with like combat logs and that kind of stuff. Professionally aimed, like this one's pretty chill. This person just had her torso just shattered. Fired fearfully at Gilma. Did Queen? No, Bendak took him out. Gwendak took out Gilma. Yeah, we shot the limestone chunks a bunch because they were hiding behind. Yeah, this was a pretty quick one. They just shot him a couple times and he was out. I think he was the first one to go. Actually, no, it probably would have been one of these two. Because we took out a few of them before they even began to like try to fight us legit. Destroyed her heart and her nose. Shut off the nose and destroyed the heart. God damn. Perforating her heart and piercing her torso. It's a wild ricochet. Awesome. I want to see the nose hit, dude. The fucking nose. Actually, the nose hit could have been something else. Was obliterated into fragments by Bindek's bolt-action rifle. Imagine getting shot by a goddamn bolt-action rifle in the goddamn nose. Jeez. Fucking brutal, dude. That's fucking nuts. Any other silly ones? Some of these are gonna be pretty quick. Yeah, some of these are pretty fast. Alright, looks like that was only like a really silly one, but you can get some funny moments for sure. Good stuff. Still says medical emergency. I think Boost is as healed up as he can be. That'll eventually need tending. Yeah, that'll eventually need tending. Any funny moments for Boost? And just when he collapsed from the leg shot from Mr. JD. Yeah, JD and Bendak, our two riflemen, are really doing a good job with the shooty pooty absolutely. Although VP Pex is not far behind, 13. And Nika with a 9, so really Queen and by extension Boost are the only ones that are not good at, like, not really good at shooting. So we got some fucking gunners out here, baby. Actually, let's go ahead and triple time it because we're just kind of chilling right now. Yes, we got more stuff to bring in, some stuff to deconstruct. It looks like this is coming along. The freezer expansion, not a moment too soon because we definitely need more. Looks like that has been VP Pex's focus, which is good. I did free the animals from their barn prison. JD will be fixed up fairly soon. Boost can walk now, which is good. So Queen's awake. Minor break risk for JD because he's hurting. He's slightly in pain and also kind of hungry. There they are. You'll want to bring that muffalo wool in eventually. Not a huge rush, obviously. VP Pex is continuing on the freezer expansion. Perfecto. Getting low on meals, which is surprising. Did I suspend meals? Maybe with all the action, Queen just hasn't had a chance to get to cooking. What is she doing for? Oh, right. It's, yeah, Massacre needs the flu treatment. Immunity 72%. Yeah, Massacre will be fine. Make a full recovery. Feed old Boosty Boys. Boosty Boys. It's like Beastie Boys, but, you know, but fast. Don't tell me you're gonna feed. Oh, okay. Sure, that's fine. I was just gonna feed, like, raw corn to Boost, which would just make him sad. It's like, we don't want this, dude. Queen, what are you doing? Hauling civilian. All right, I'm gonna do this, Queen. I'm gonna be a little bit micromanagey here, and tell you that Haul Plus is great. I mean, I guess since you've already made it halfway, that's fine. But I want you to. We need to get the meal situation in order. Yeah, because everybody else is helping out with the Haul Plus. That's not really a huge issue. Massgrave has plenty of capacity left. Make sure this. Yeah, there we go. Cook simple meals. People are gonna start getting hungry. Why is there wood just so? Oh crap, we don't want that wood there. Get that out of there. Open up the freezer. Equip. Yes, equip the wood. Your shield will be on. Oh, does she already have a shield? That's dope. I didn't realize you could have a shield as an offhand with a firearm. That's great. In that case, we might want to eventually make some of those. Arctic Lion Fur Heater Shield. That's so fucking weird. That's cool though. So no, we'll just have you haul the wood. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, getting some cooking going. Oh, tattered apparel still, by the way. I'm a little bit surprised by. I know we have some stuff that's not done yet, but some items that we've identified. And that, even though it's awful, I'm tempted to get the hand cannon to somebody. I don't know if awful means that it will degrade faster. And I'm not bothered by that because I think hand cannons are quite good. I think they're kind of slow. And their range is really good though. 30 is pretty sick. Compare that to this guy. Range of 30 versus 37. Yeah, that's quite nice. I'm tempted to give the hand cannon to VP Pexus because it's comparable damage. Oh, never mind. The damage is way better on that one. We'll give that one. Hey, Wolf King has given birth. That's exciting. I think what we'll do is Nico, we'll give you the hand cannon. Wherever you are, Nico. She is hauling wood. All right, so when she gets back, I have to grab that. And then what I might do for Queen is give her one of the SMGs. Yeah, they're all of about equal quality. Because I'm thinking for somebody with a low shooting skill, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I think the idea at least is that if you give someone a low shooting skill with a low shooting skill an SMG, my reasoning is that, like, well, she's already inaccurate. We might as well give her a lot of shots with being inaccurate. It's already an inaccurate weapon, and it's a burst fire wild shooting weapon. Damage of 7. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think it's a very fast weapon. Like quick to reload, that is. Range cooldown. Yeah, it's really quick. Bullet speed's a little faster. Yeah, it's easy to control. That's legit. It's legit for sure. Alright, so we've almost got all the... I definitely want to get the high explosive shells brought in because, you know, if a fire were to break out or a lightning strike or something like that, that would explode it. And I'd hate for that to go to waste. What else? JD's working on... Oh, we got some smoke leaf every day coming in, which is good. The glow bulbs are almost fully grown, which I think means we'll be able to harvest them once they are grown. We can harvest them now, but I don't want to jump the gun necessarily. Oh, these I do want to jump the gun though, yes. As that one and that one, yeah. Those gleam caps are saving grace when it comes to having some herbal medicine stuffs. Yeah, that revolver. Put in the work, man. That revolver was great. We have a lot of components right now, which is so nice to see. For a while there, I was really anxious about the revolver situation, but now I'm feeling good. Feeling pretty good. It occurs to me we actually don't really need this, but I guess it's there. Caravan with animal things. Oh no, never mind. It's a caravan of animals. So it's a caravan of Calicotherium, which I don't know what that is. They carry packs with valuable items. Oh, that reminds me. We have the chameleon yak that has items on his back, which I have completely neglected to consider this whole time. Let's unload all that dog leather, which we're just gonna sell, obviously. So we got some good stuff out of that one. Yeah, let's try to let's see what this guy might have. What is this, for instance? What the hell is this? It was a thought extinct giant mammal, brought back to life with the Megafauna project. Got the yak attack, yeah. Now, thankfully, the chameleon yaks are pretty chill creatures. They were easy to tame. This guy looks like he could be a little bit scarier. Revenge chance on tame fail is still pretty small, but this guy's a pretty large lad with a pretty heavy DPS, so I don't want to piss this guy off. They're more closely related to horses than rhinos. Walks on its knuckles. Interesting. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. I don't know how useful he would be. I don't know if he has... Of course, he would drop fur on death. I don't know if he has, like... Of course, he's a pack animal, which is good. I don't know if he has, like, any fur that he grows or wool that he grows that can be harvested. He is cute and nuzzles like humans. And we know what leather he drops on death, or when butchered, I guess. But it doesn't say anything about him, like, giving wool or anything. Yeah, and that's exactly it. I would love to tame it. I'm more curious about what gear it has. It has... Oh, I can just see. Okay, so he has quite a lot of pretty valuable stuff and more high explosive shells. The jade would be good. Uranium will be good for later on. A little bit of steel. So we either hunt it or try to tame it. if I were to tame it, I wonder how it could be trained, what its trainability is. Advanced. So I wonder if we could like make it into like an attack animal, because that'd be kind of cool. Have it like attack bad guys. Like who do we have right now that could be trained to like attack? I guess like guarding is one such instance. So trainability, simple. Okay, I think advanced would at least get us into attack, maybe rescue and haul. So I think we're gonna try to tame him. I don't really have any attack animals, but I think that could be pretty cool. Our animal person, I believe, is still Bendak, right? Yeah, he's still our guy. 94% on that stuff. I'm surprised I forgot all about the gear that guy still had on his back. That was the whole reason one of the many reasons we went ahead and got whale, but one of the other reasons is because I wanted the wool that we would shear off of him. Oh, also because my friend Brian Wolfking, who is named after this lamb, or this lamb was named after rather, has given birth to a new little animal friend. And what I've been doing this playthrough, I might change this up for next time, but what I've been doing this playthrough is renaming all of our animals after chat members, animals and colonists. So how's about this? If you want to be renamed after this lamb, and you're not already named after somebody else or something else in this colony, or named for something else in this colony, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the chat a message that says rename starting now, and the first person that types me, M-E, with that, like I said, does not already have something named for them in this colony, then your name will be affixed to this lamb. So if anybody wants it, then watch for the message in the chat from me saying rename starting now. First person that says me gets it. And again, watch the chat. Don't listen to me on stream because there's a stream delay. So, you know, so to make sure everybody knows. So here we go. Watch the chat. Coming in hot in 3, 2, 1, bam. So the first person who says me will get it. Goblin, you got it, my dude. Because I don't think we have you for anything, do we? We had you for last time. We don't have a goblin buddy this time. So this is going to be a goblin friend. Now, what name would you like, Mr. Goblin? Would you like just Goblin? Or we probably have space for Gurgling Goblin. Or even Gurgling Space Goblin. The choice is yours. The power is yours. Just straight up Goblin. You got it. Can we do lowercase? Or does it force Pascal case? It might allow lowercase, but like it displays Pascal case. But that's fine. Bendak's gonna try his magic. Watch him get it first try like a fucking Chad. A backup construct. Oh, Bendak is not our constructor. That would be VP Pexus. Yeah, his construction is 1. Who could be a backup though? JD is feeling really sad. Why are you sad, JD? What's wrong, buddy? Slept in the heat. In the heat, it's 55 degrees. Do I have it too hot in the place? 79 degrees. Ooh, 79. That is kind of up there. Lower that to like a cool 70. I probably have these all set too high, don't I? Yes, I have it set way too high. Yeah, at least it's turned up too high, didn't I? Minor issue. Minor issue. That's set to 70. That one set to 70. We have these two competing. Or maybe not competing, but not exactly contributing. Set that to 20. Okay, I think that should be good. 70 F. Whoops. 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that should be much better. Okay, so yeah, but backup constructors. Let's look into that. If anybody could. 0, 1. There's the main one, VP Pexus. 2, and 0. So Nico would be our backup, if it was anybody. Gurgbin. Flock of 15 ducks. Nice. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever had a group that large self-tame, but there have been a few times we've gotten some pretty big ones. Yeah, 24% chance. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. We'll get it, though. Bendak, you'll be so sad. Don't do it. You'll be so sad. Literal sweatshop. Yeah, exactly. Especially if we're having them force them to make stuff for us. Still have parkas. Do we need another fur helm? No, we're good on fur helms now. Now, Queen is still sad about her shitty cloak that she's wearing, or jacket, but it makes her not naked, which is good. So, tattered apparel. JD and Bendak as well have some stuff that they're not super happy about. Did I tell him to get rid of this jacket? Oh, I guess flak pants don't count towards nudity. Like, I guess it still makes him sad. Flak pants. Like, not wearing, like, clothed pants. What's Bendak have? Yeah, didn't I tell them to not put these on? I guess I didn't forbid it. I just thought that maybe they wouldn't automatically do it. Yeah, I want them to haul it, but not wear. Oh, there's no space. That's why. That's probably it. Actually, I'm surprised it's not saying no storage space, because there wouldn't be right now, at least. To my knowledge. Oh, that's probably a thing under a sign. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so we'll say, yeah, quality is fine, but nothing below. Oh, whoops. I have to say anything within that range. That should apply for everybody. So for now, we'll leave what Queen has right now, because that makes her not naked, and I think that's a worse mood boost, mood detriment. Now it still says tattered apparel, so it'd also be this guy. Okay, so that took care of JD. For Bendak, for that guy. Whoops. That's not an urgent haul need necessarily. Don't have replacement clothes yet. Yeah, it's like I'm hoping we'll get that fairly soon though. Because we have 3 more parkas to make. Looks like Nico has one. Do we need 4 parkas? Unless somebody made one already. But I don't see one. I might just up the ante on the parkas then. Oop. And we need pants for Queen. Yes, Queen. What else? What else do we have? All right, yeah. So okay, so 2. Oh, okay. So we only need the 3 then. Oop. I should have trusted my instincts. Because with VP Pexus, it wasn't abundantly clear. But yeah, that one's good. Because that's one that we just made. So 1, 2. Yeah, it looks like that's one we definitely made. So just 3 total. Okay, not too bad then. I think we have enough because parkas aren't terribly demanding, are they? Details. 80 fabric. Do we have 80 of enough things? Times 3. Yes. Yes. Not by much, but I think we just barely have enough sheep wool and buffalo wool. And of course, if need be, if we really need more, we can always dip into cloth, but I think we'll be okay. So yeah, that'll be good. And hopefully we'll have more wool coming in eventually. Oh, in fact, yeah, Lunatic Chef will have some. We have some sheep stuff coming in eventually. Of course, the young ones are still too young. But yeah, that'll be good because we're in fall right now. In fact, it's already chilly. It's already barely above freezing, so those chilly nights fast approach. Do we get the mushrooms? Let's see what the mushrooms look like. It was, what are they called? Glow shrooms? Glow bulbs. Maybe they don't have like a... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, in 40 days, yeah. Hopefully this will be done before then. For that time. Queen is... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's a problem. How do I restrict what animals eat? Can I restrict what animals eat? Or what we're feeding to animals? We can never keep survival meals. Because there's always some way someone finds a way to like eat them or feed them to something else. I like how that looks. Brother, father, mother. Oh, speaking of which, for training. Oh, it looks like it inherits it then. Yeah, it's like, but I'm hoping that if there's a way that I can restrict what Queen is feeding to him. Maybe I just have to micromanage and say, don't do that. Feed something else. Whoop, whoop. I guess I could just forbid. Maybe that's the strat. So tell her, haul this. Oh, except, but it's a forbidden stack. Let's see if that works. So when she places that down, then I'll forbid the whole stack. Yeah, that's like we always find some way to lose survival meals. Like I'll forbid it from the cuisine, but that somebody will still have one in their inventory, or something like that. It's like someone always finds a way. Life finds a way. Yeah, so feed. Yeah, I guess just raw potatoes. That's fine. It's a little bit annoying, but that's just how it goes. Now the royal brackets can be harvested. I don't know what these will give. Some bracket meat or something. I don't know. Also, we have quite a lot of healing salve, but not a ton. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's see if that'll be enough to last us through winter. Because we're going to start having some pretty cold nights pretty soon here. Cryostasis. That sounds so cool. 98%, 98%, 98, 98. Ooh, it's all so close. Some heaters. Yeah, we got a few. I think what we have is hopefully sufficient. We might need to build one more, or maybe just move one of these down once this expansion is completed. What is VPEXis doing? Let's find out. Oh, working on that, which is good. VPEXis, I'm going to be a little bit mean, though, and say we still need this guy. Need limestone blocks. Oh. Alright, well, who'll be our craft person? I know right now we have this being done for craft persons. Ooh, so these three are our craft people. Nico has been mostly crafting. Queen is cooking. VPEX is building. I'm gonna set one person to be stone cutting, like, only for a while. But we really need this to be done, too. What I might do... is feeding a meal to boost, right? Yeah. We're gonna need a dedicated stone crafter pretty soon, then, because this is already a bottleneck. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, thanks for catching that, Ogasso. I didn't even notice that in time. So... it's actually more... Man, I don't know what the downside of these embrasures are, because they give great cover effectiveness. Surely there's a downside, I just don't know what it is. Oh, what's up, Mr. Will? You are still alive. And not only are you alive, but you've produced a lot of wool. In fact, Nico is dripped out on you right now. She's got the whale drip. She's got the chameleon yak parka. She's got the chameleon yak Colovian fur helmet. So, she's got that whale drip. Going strong, my dude. But, taming. Gonna try to tame this friend, yeah. That Power Wash Simulator, I've watched other people play it, and it looks delightfully satisfying. It looks, like, strangely satisfying watching these, like, grimy surfaces just having their grime and grossness just rapidly erased. It's so fucking cool to see. Put the limestone blocks on hold. Well, we don't have any more is the problem. I think, unless I just missed them. But I think we just straight up don't have any. So the issue is that we need to craft more. Yeah, we have zero limestone blocks. Put the embrasures on hold. Yeah, I was hoping I would catch it, but I clearly didn't. So what we'll do for now is... I see what you're saying. Is... forbid... temporaneously. We got those. Whoops. I got cancel happy. Was that the last one? It were not. That's the last one. Cool. Eggplants are almost coming in. This is good timing too, because again, winter is not too far off. Yeah, I haven't picked it up myself, but I've watched people stream it. It looks pretty satisfying. Did they take a lot of limestone? Yeah. Well, the only ones we'd worked on were... Oh, a ship landed elsewhere. These are the only ones that she had started on, but it definitely knocked out the last pieces that we had. Special range defenses. So how far away is this puppy? We know it's in a separate zone. Pretty close. It's fairly close compared to the others. That's the closest one. So, the mech hive presence continues to expand. All these little hexagon shapes. That one there, that one there. These are all mech hive landing ships, landing spots. So, a little scary to think that they're shoring up this much. Yeah, yes, I'm quite aware. So looks like Nico did finish a thing. Looks like she didn't do a very good job with this one, but that's fine. This is how we learn. Somebody else can get this one, so... Whomst doesn't have something good right now. We know that Queen's probably kind of chilly right now. Queen, when you're done with what you're doing, have you wear this friend. So the question remains, who has some capability? It's really a shame that Boost doesn't have any craft skills. His crafting of 2. I mean, he could do stone cutting, but it would take him for fucking ever. I think somebody who has, like, some numbers, you know, I guess greater than 4 or 5, I guess, would be nice. Oh, Queen's gonna do it. Good, yeah. Cutting limestone chunks. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm thinking Queen would be the ideal person for stone cutting. Just because between medical stuff and social stuff, and cooking, I suppose, too. I'm hoping that means that she has enough openings, so to speak, in her schedule. We'll eventually want to bring that wood in. Oh, we probably don't have room for it right now, do we? Eventually. So we've buried some of the bodies. There's something else I just thought of. I've clearly already forgotten it. It's like we're shearing Mr. Lunatic Chef, which is perfect. Not a moment too soon. Want to bring that in. JD's doing such a good job. I'm so proud of him. There we go. So we got some right there. And then VP Pexus. Burying some dead bodies. Yes, I'm sure that's a lot of fun for you, VP Pexus. Looks like Mendak is helping out with that as well. Oh, no, he's not. He's hauling the wood. Once you're done there, VP Pexus, I'll have you work on that lad. Mark him as do not touch. I mean, I guess there's no downside to leaving them out there. They're pretty far away. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of getting rid of them. Whatever the stuff needs to be done. It does take a not small amount of time. You're not wrong. How many are there for that matter? There are... Oh, I guess VP Pexus did grab that one. How many are there left? Are there... Is it just these 3? That's not too bad. Human corpses, yeah. Because there were like 5 or 6. I guess somebody else must have already beat me to them. Yeah, there's 10 of them in there right now. Time to train Mr. Whale. Making another parka, which is good. I feel bad every time I see awful hand cannon. I'm hoping awful doesn't mean it's like less reliable, just that it deteriorates quicker. What am I looking at? Gear? Yeah, I want to see if there's a measure to say like how quality. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that this isn't gonna come back to bite me, or bite Nico, I suppose. And more limestone, perfect. Now VP Pexus, are you only doing that one block, or will you keep doing more? She is gonna. Oh wait, to the embrasure. Did I not forbid it? Just cancel that one. There we go. That's what I like to see. Hold it to the wall. As long as it's this wall, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Trying to train Mr. Whale. Oh, have we had any luck on this little friend? This giant little friend. Is there a way to see the train chance, the success chance? And ability is advanced, which probably means he's kind of tough. Yes, he continues to refuse. Okay, so we'll keep trying. He's not like edging close to the side of the map yet, but eventually he'll just leave probably. Some more mushroom, juicy mushroom friends. Beautiful. What's this? Oh, does. Well, as long as they don't eat my corn and other things. It's kind of important, man. My corn and my crops. As long as they don't get any broad ideas. It's coming together. We got more limestone coming in. Yes, shouts to Queen. Cooking the meats and the blocks. Cooking up those stone blocks for us. Those delicious stone blocks. JD's like, I want to play some chess. Bringing in all that smoke leaf makes me want to use my brain juices. And also, once we get a good, healthy backlog of limestone chunks built up, we can start rolling some joints, which will make everybody happy. Delicious. Delicious limestone, my favorite. Just like Grandma used to make. I'm glad we got that heater going for the animal friends. Because we had that winter that was really brutal. I like how whenever they're recreationally shooting at the targets, that you don't see them with their guns out. They're just standing still, and then they go like, bam! Like it's like the quick draw, which is kind of cool. And like I said, yeah, hopefully it's not gonna deteriorate the weapons too quickly. Beaten boost, yeah. Once boost is fully healed, we'll have to make a choice. Execute now. I'm leaning towards release. It would make them like us. Well, it would make them dislike us less. He's been asleep this whole time. Oh, maybe he just recently went to sleep. So it says like not while asleep. I was like, I would hope not. He would be easy to. Yeah, I'm trying to convince myself if there's a reason to get him. I guess like crafting of 2, he could stone cut. It just takes him for fucking ever. Or maybe it's either means it would be slower or we would get less yield. The slowness I wouldn't mind so much, but the less yield I wouldn't really like. Yeah, we could release him now. So yeah, so I could make a choice then. Yeah. The only excuse I can think of is that, yeah, another hauling, cleaning person is good. And that I in a pinch he could do some stone cutting. You wouldn't do it. Yeah, I'm leaning towards probably no. And of course, one recurring issue is that we just don't have a lot of people right now. But I'm not convinced that he would resolve the not having enough people part. I mean, he would be another hand, but I'm not sure it's quite enough. Harvest both of those. Yeah. I'm leaning towards release as well, the more I think about it. Alright, yeah, now's the time. Now's the time to chance it. Storage space, yeah, well, I mean, pretty soon we're gonna get it, though. I mean, I would say within another day or two we'll get this completed. Then this will happen, too. This is not quite as ambitious of a project, so I think that'll be a little bit quicker. But I think overall we're doing much better than we were a few streams ago when we were like down to like 3 people, obviously. So it's like I have a bit more room to be a little bit more choosy. So yeah, we'll just go for the release. I like how they just pick him up. Just toss him to the curb. Bendeck said, get the fuck out of here. What? Oh, he's going out that way. Okay. Imagine just being like, no. Like, I don't wanna leave. You can't make me. Mining some new chunks. We still have quite a bit of chunks on the map, I think. Got some limestone. Oh, those are marble, I guess. Got some limestone out here. They're kind of far away, admittedly. Got some up here, though. It's not too far away. So we're doing okay for a bit. I am scared of mining, though. I mean, we'll probably have to eventually, but I am scared of it just because the infestations are never funsies. I'm probably delaying the inevitable by choosing not to. I'm gonna bring that indoors eventually anyway, as well. Yeah, because we don't have a ton right now, obviously. We have a lot of marble and slate. What I might even do eventually is switch it up to marble and slate. As opposed to limestone. Just limestone is really strong, so I like limestone for structures. But slate's pretty good too, I think, so. And marble looks really nice. So there's benefits to all those things. Not sure whether it's just random corn. Oh, that was the single block of corn that was somewhere. I think there was a zone right here. I think we've gotten rid of it though, I think. Because there was... Oh, it's right there, okay. That single block of fertile soil. Yeah, I think it's gone now. Okay, which is good, because that we wouldn't want a block for that right now anyway. Look at this guy getting awfully close to our crops. I'm gonna keep trying to tame him. In fact, yeah, Bendak... Oh, he's just gonna hold the corn, that's fine. He keeps trying. We'll get it eventually. And hello, Hearn. Good to see you, friend. I appreciate you joining in. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I realize in the Philippines it's probably much earlier. Here in the Midwest in the United States, it is exactly midnight actually right now. So I'm guessing I'm probably close to 10 or 11 or 12 hours away from you. Are the crops growing? Yeah, I think they are. I mean, it's not super bad right now, but it will eventually get to that point. In fact, corn doesn't give a fuck. Corn's like, wow, this is great. I don't care. It eventually will slow. I think it'll probably die out before. It'll die from cold before it can grow to fruition. Same with the peas. The onions are coming in though. Onions, and of course a lot of smoke leaf just came in. Of course, it's worth noting we have a ton of smoke leaf, and we've rolled 0 joints because we need craft people to roll those bad boys. Nico's gonna make another parka, which is good. So that's a parka for... I can probably Bendak for this one. That's exactly what it'll be. And then JD will be the final lad. Everybody else will be all parked up. Just ticked 1 p.m. Nice. Yeah. That's awesome. Anybody can do it. Would the crafting skill be a factor, or is it like, does it really not matter? I did hear about that whale, yeah. Or it's like an expansion to 76 or something. I sure hope so, Amnesia. Oh, really, Hearn? Ah, jeez, yeah. And that kind of stuff can be frustrating too. Something like that like just takes a lot of time out of the day. Especially if it's like one of those kinds of frustrating conversations. VP Pexus, I'm gonna be a little bit mean. Need limestone bricks. Alright, well, we're gonna have to I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this part 2. It looks like she's already started on it. I mean, this is important too, but I'm gonna say this is a little bit more of a priority. Forbid it temporarily. Calling Gleam Cap. That's all fine and dandy. I'm gonna have you do this though. Need limestone blocks. Do we not have limestone blocks? That's what those are. Calling to zone. Can't we just do this? I guess once it's in the zone. There we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Oh, what the hell? Get this out of here. Just keeping this thing open. JD. Oh, he can't haul. Cannot haul. No empty storage spots. Let's just put it right here for now. What was that noise? Visitors. Very good. Boop. There we go. Let's see what we got. They got a few items to trade. Very nice. Once they get in range, we'll go ahead and go for it. Don't have to reinvent the wheel. Yeah, sometimes, and I've been guilty of this in the past as a software developer, of sometimes getting overly ambitious with trying to find creative solutions for things, and sometimes it's like, this is, you know, sometimes things can be over-engineered, and sometimes that's not a good thing, so I definitely understand. Skills with cooking. Oh, really? That's shocking to me. I would have never guessed. Smoke leaf joint. With that equipment. Interesting, yeah. As I had assumed that it was a thing that that necessitated crafting. Because, like, if I were to unsuspend it and say, like who doesn't do crafting right now? So JD, if I were to say JD, not assigned to crafting, right? So crafting is the skill, but it scales also. I see what you're saying. So I could assign it to a single worker if I wanted to. Yeah. So I guess they don't have quality then. Like, it's not like how with parkas and other crafted things, it'll be like parka quality normal or quality good or poor. I'm guessing smoke leaf joints, there's no like expected quality. It's just more about the time it takes to craft it. As in that case, Bendak and or JD would be able to do it. I mean, anybody could, but... Oh, what's up, Funny World? Yeah, smoke leaf joints, which is a thing I would like to have us craft, since we have a lot of smoke leaf. Whoops, I mean to crap, I didn't mean to kill it. Where is it? We could also make cigarettes if we had tobacco. Yeah, pretty much do forever. Can I assign to any worker? I can only assign to one person. It'd be nice to have either JD or Bendak do it. Because JD's always busy with his research. I guess we'll say Bendak then. What's Bendak's skill? Crafting of 2. That wouldn't be bad. So we'll say assign. Oh, cooking. Oh, so it, yeah. Huh. So we know it scales with cooking. So it doesn't even use crafting then? That's interesting. In that case, should it be Bendak? I mean, it's him or JD, I guess, and JD's always busy. That's fucking wild. So I guess I have to tell Bendak maybe cook and maybe craft. This is weird. This is an odd situation. It'd really be nice to just have a craft person do it. We'll see. We'll see if he's able to do it though. If he's able to like squeeze it into his schedule. That's fucking wild. Yeah, it's the wrapping speed. Yeah, like a legendary. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like if there's crafting things, like with this parka that's about to be done. That'll be the last one. That's for JD to replace his crappy jersey jacket. Wonder what sports team this jersey jacket is representing. Oh, here are the new friends, by the way. All right, so JD, that one is all you, my friend. It'll be so nice and cozy this winter. Once you're done harvesting those onions, that one is all you, my dude. And then, Queenie, I'm gonna have you trade with our new best friends, Peterson and Chili. Thought his name was Chill. The wacky tobacco. Yeah, it can be a downside. What I wanted to start doing is start selling smoke leaf to traders and whatnot, just because that's a great way to make money. But also, if your colonists are really sad, it can be a nice way to give them a slight boost. What I have right now... Oh, I need to give Queenie a schedule. Oh, I need to name her, too. I just stuck with the default name this whole time. I need to name Queen after somebody. That's something we need to do as well. But yeah, just before I forget though, but yeah, we just have the social drugs policy where whenever we come across a drug that like is in game, we can just say smoke leaf joint. We say like you would only use it once a day, and you can only use it if you are sad or bored, below like a certain amount, to prevent them from going nuts. Because yeah, too much of anything, it's too much for me. Can lead to some pretty gnarly downsides. Weren't there like martinis at one point that one person had? The colonist that we killed. It was probably the one person that got away. And I not tell Queen she's making the stone. All right, I'm gonna actually have her do this now. And then we'll rename Queen, because I've mentioned that I've been renaming all of our colonists and our animal friends after chat members. So we'll be handling that. We'll be handling that soon. Yeah, I would probably keep it and sell it to the highest bidder, because that's like, oh man, that's cash money, baby. That's the good shit. All right, so components. They don't have any components that they want to sell us. They have herbal medicine. I think I'll go ahead and get the herbal medicine. We could always use more. They have nothing that I want to buy other than that, though. They have stuff that they'd be willing to buy from us. I'm amazed that these two things are worth anything, because they're both awful and are in bad condition. But it's better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. Like, and honestly, we're to the point now where people are feeling pretty good and pretty happy and pretty recreated. Pretty good with recreation. So we're quickly approaching the point where we don't really have to worry too much about people being sad all the time. In the early game, though, that's an issue, because everyone's always miserable in the early game. So the poor will pay. Oh wait, no, those are good. Those are for Queen as well. Even though they're of poor quality, it still gets the job done. So sell the stuff that is deteriorated, though. Like this guy. That small cal revolver. It's cool. And it's good, but I don't think I want it because it does not do much damage. It's very quick, but I don't know. I feel like the other options are much better. Auto pistols are really nice. I'm actually tempted to give that to somebody. They're pretty good. They're pretty fast, and they do decent damage with a really surprisingly good range. So we'll keep that around. Get rid of the light club. I'm tempted to get rid of the knife as well, but I think we need to keep one good melee weapon in case we find somebody who's amazing at melee and bad at everything else. We could sell more cloth. We have quite a bit actually right now. But once we get carpet going, that'll open up some stuff. We'll keep both pistols. I guess we'll keep all 4 of these. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell one. Keep the revolver. How do these compare? So volcanic pistol, it's 10, stopping power of 0.5, range of 28, cooldown of about 1.7 seconds. Revolver's a little bit faster, does more damage. Let's just sell one of the pistols. Yeah, that one right there. Keep the other one. Auto pistol. Yeah, the range is pretty good. It's pretty fast. Auto pistol's pretty sick. I think that's good. Good for now, at least. I accept. We'll bring that in eventually. No storage space. Oh, I'm quite aware. Soon, though. Very soon, that'll be changing. Now, I'd mentioned that we have a process through which we will rename our colonists and animals after our viewers and such. So what we will go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and do that now. So the way I do that is that I will type in a message into the chat, kind of like I did a little bit earlier. With the renaming of one of our animal friends. So if you are not named after a person or an animal in this current colony, and you would like to be, then all you need to do is watch the chat, because I'm going to type a message that says rename starting now. The first person that says me, M-E, that again is not already named after something or someone in our colony, then your name will be affixed to the buddy. So watch when I type in the chat. And of course there's a stream delay, so don't listen to me, just watch the chat. So here we go. Watch the chat. Message coming in hot in 3, 2, 1, bam. So Funny World gets it. And Hearn, yeah, I did see that. I'm sorry, Hearn. Yeah, it's got to be the first person after a certain point. So Funny World, what message or what name would you like affixed? Would you like it to be icon item? What is it? Here we go. Do you want it to be funny world like that, or funny space world, or just funny. Could be any combination. And the good news, of course, is that we're getting a constant flux of new animals and new colonists. Well, fairly constant flux of new things. So we have lots of rename opportunities in the future as well. But the choice is yours, my friend. Together it flows nicer. Do you have a preference on one word or two words? Actually, I think it might have to be one word. Funny world. Our title is Bartender. And she was a nurse as well, wasn't she? A medical assistant. As a child. Oh, jeez. And a fear of fire. That's why she can't do fire fighting, which is interesting. Very interesting. All right, so we're getting close. Finishing this guy. Probably the next day. We have no more limestone right now. Although VP Pex. Oh, wow, VP Pex is doing crafting, stone cutting. Child labor laws, and yeah, exactly. Oh, Funny World, that's for you, actually. Surprised she's not wearing it. Because that way she's not unhappily nude. Now she's happily clothed. I'm surprised she didn't willingly, because I guess they were of, like, poor quality. She was like, yeah, I don't want. That's her trying out her new SMG. Check out this bit burst fire. Isn't that fucking wild how inaccurate it is? I fucking love it. It's this wild burst. Yeah, be careful, VP Pex. Don't walk in front of her, man. Shit can get scary. But yeah, like the historical world building in RimWorld when it comes to colonists, backstories and whatnot. Like, yeah, whatever job they had or whatever role they filled as children. There's some sus stuff there for sure. She's still a bartender, yeah. Oh, the American Legion, yeah. I had one of my stepdad has done stuff with like the I guess in his case it's Knights of the Columbus, but similar kind of deal. Really Funny World. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of like nail guns used when we think of nail guns from like video games. Like whenever I think nail guns, I think of like just like tools for construction and whatnot. Never like offensive nail guns. The music that we're listening to right now, I could kind of hear it because I know the track you're referring to, and I can't remember the name of the world or of the level necessarily, but yeah, the hotel level. Whenever I think of now, I'm thinking of Hotel Mario, which is a very different game, obviously. Like a roofing nail gun, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, just a roofing nail gun being considered as an SMG. Seems like a stretch, but, you know, I'm not in any position to judge. 88% on that guy. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just mushrooms somewhere else, maybe. Onions, peas, yeah. Not sure where the mushrooms would be. I'm curious to see what they look like. Because we have some down here as well. These royal brackets. Just a golden glow. Yeah, we've seen the glow bulbs. Those are pretty chill. A gift was left by them. Some Molotov cocktails. Hell yeah. Don't drink this. Motherfucking Molotov cocktails. Where are they right now? Oh, here they are. Very good. Beavers! I like how it just says beavers. Oh, Jesus. Because they would decimate every source of wood. That's not good. That is the opposite of good, actually. The manta ray boss. Yeah. Yeah, the one at the very beginning where they attack from the outside. And then there's boos on the inside, and there's King Boo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that shit all too well. That tasty woods. They want it all for themselves. I just like the notification. So, how scared of these lads do I have to be? Revenge on harm. Yeah, 10%. What I think we're gonna want to do is in the morning. Maybe I shouldn't wait. Maybe I should do this now. But in the morning, I'm just gonna draft everybody. We're gonna hunt them down. I was thinking about just having them designated as hunt and let people take care of them one by one. But I'm worried that if we go to hunt one and we get revenge chance rolled successfully, that all of them will attack, and a 5v1 situation could be scary. Beavers, I mean, really shouldn't be all that scary on their own, but 5 of them versus 1 person could get a little bit messy. I think we'll probably leave Funny World here, because her shooting skill of 1 probably wouldn't really do us any favors. We'll definitely get the four gunners. But I can't make sense of it. It says beavers. Does it say anything else? No, it just says beavers! ! And then like it's like the young corporal is talking to the lieutenant, or like the general. Like, and I'm the general. Here's what happens. Like they give they like relay the message, and here's what happens. The general's like, "What's it say?" The general's like, and the corporal's like, or the colonel's like, it just says beaver, sir. And the general does this. He goes, God. Like he does the dramatic like sunglasses or glasses removal. Mother of God. Like that's what happens. He has like a moment where he's like nobody knows what to make sense of it, but he knows, and he's like, oh shit, we gotta deal with this. We gotta deal with that shit now, fam. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Elgas. So it's like, yo, imagine giving the shooting skill 1 a motherfucking grenade launcher, or the Molotov cocktails. Holy shit. Yeah, give her the Molotov cocktails. The person who, let's consider, has a shooting skill. Oh, I'm sorry. Not a shooting skill of 1, a shooting skill of 2, as well as an incapable fear of fire, incapable of firefighting because she's so afraid of fire, and she's nervous. It would just be so ridiculous and messy. Yeah, you can just hear it from the distance. Like a fucking swarm. Yeah, they're just chill right now. I think they might have eaten a few trees already. Of course, the trees they ate were pretty far away. Oh, look at them go for this one. Nom 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 nom. This is decimating, yeah. Yeah, they're going for the ones pretty far away, which I'm fine with. But once they get closer, it's gonna be a problem. Sounds like a perfect pair. Yeah, just so long as the beavers don't get grenade launches, then we're really fucked. Like how they're just passing out randomly. 4 a.m., yeah. Once people start waking up, we're gonna have to deal with this, because it's already getting a little bit out of hand. 2 of them are sleeping. So I need to remember there's 5 of them total. Where's this fucking guy going? Look at this fucking jabroni. Wandering off on his own. It's like, I'm just gonna fuck right off this way. See you assholes later. Yeah, these guys are all chilling. They're all sleeping down here. So he'll be our first victim. Is he just gonna leave? Or is he going for this one tree in particular? He just fucking left the map. He just fucked right off. Alright, well that makes our job easier. Alright, so people are awake. So once everybody has eaten... Actually, I can go ahead and draft these folks. Oh, we have some beavers to anti-beeve. Here's 3 of them. Just one here. We'll go with for that one first since he's awake. We have to go pretty far for this. We're waging warfare from out of town, from downtown. Got the beeve fever, the beeve thieves. If you love someone, set them on fire. Yes, the dead. Oh man, that's a good reference. I like that. They're becoming nomadic. Yeah, one of them just decided to fuck right off to whoever is north of us. I guess he could come back. Hopefully we would get a second alert. I might just have to keep an eye on the wildlife. Nico is fast as hell. Actually, no, she's not fast as hell. She's a little bit slow because of a scar. She's got her hand cannon. I'm curious to see what that's gonna look like in action. Maybe she was just closer than everybody else. It's gonna be a rude awakening for these friends. Alright, friends. JD, we'll have you, and Bendex, start us off. We'll have you targeting different ones. And no, we'll target the same one. So that can't quite reach. And that can't quite reach yet. Battle animals wandering. I'm sorry, what? Timberwolves. And they want to join the colony. Cool? Randy, what the hell? What the hell, Randall? Randy giving us 3 motherfucking Timberwolves. I hope we have enough meat to keep them happy. They do eat kibble, though. I guess they could join the ranks of... Oh, did that one dude leave? That one animal that I wanted to tame? He might have left. Yeah, that one dude left that I wanted to tame. So I guess if nothing else, the Timberwolves will be good murder companions. Is this a good idea? I don't know, man. I hope we have the resources to sustain them. Because I like the idea of having some battle animals, but this might be a horrible idea. Yeah, I want another chameleon yak for a whale. That way he can have a buddy. Even better, have a mate. Just saying. A little something for our boy. Awesome. So, of course, this means and I think I'm going to keep them for now. Life is full. You just got to embrace them, right? Yeah, so that means we have 3 new wolves. So same rules apply. If somebody wants to be renamed after one of these 3 wolves, then same thing. We have 3 to go for. Battle Muffalo. Yeah, you can train to attack. It's just not a very good idea, I don't think. But they're pretty, like, melee capable. But they're so valuable, obviously. Yeah, not a good thing. Yeah, you could train them to attack, I think. Not guard or haul or whatever the third one is, but I think they could attack. Funny wolf. All right, so same thing applies. So I'm gonna type the message in the chat. The first 3 people that say me that don't already have enough people, if you say me, then you'll be considered. And if we don't have enough people, and we need to double dip, then I'll put a second message, and then we'll do like the second layer. So right now, only type me if you don't have something named after you. So here we go. Coming in hot in 3, 2, 1, bam. So it's in the chat. First 3 people that say me. So we'll get Hearn in here. And if there's 2 others that don't have something named after you, in fact, we can bring up the animal tab. We have the list of names as well. So we'll give another few seconds, and if there's no other takers, then I'll type a second message in the chat. We'll get Jim in here. Yeah, I don't think we have anything named after you, Mr. Jim. We'll have a Jim Wolf. We'll have a Hearn Wolf. And then we will do this. So rename starting now. Free for all. All right, here we go. So I'm going to type this in the chat. And anybody who already has something named could get a second named friend. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam. It's in the chat. First person. All right, it's like Elgaso. All right, so I already know Elgaso won an Elgaso Jr. So first off, since Hearn was the first one, Hearn, I'll give you the choice of which wolf you would like. We have a male, age 7. And so we have a young man, an older lad, and a lady wolf, if you have your preference. And then for Jim and Elgaso, I'll have you considering your options based on what Hearn thinks. So you have your choice, my friend. Got the older lad. All right, so we'll give you, and I'll ask you if you have a preference on which name to give this friend. And then while that's happening, Jim, if you have a preference of which wolf you would like, either the young man or the lady wolf. So Hearn, if you wanted your name to be something like Hearn or Hearn the Hunter, we might be able to do the full deal as well. So that is your choice as well. Start a zombie match. Oh, in what game would zombies be? Would that be no Call of Duty? Well, yeah, would it be one of the Call of Duty games? Just Hearn? All right, you got it. Yeah, and Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Duty. All right, and then Jim, do you have a preference on if you wanted a lady wolf or a dude wolf? And Cold War, okay, that one. That makes sense. Because if you have a preference on which one, also consider what you would want your wolf's name to be. So the choice is yours, my friend. And then Elgaso, I know you said you wanted Elgaso Jr., so whoever gets the bonus friend, whoever remains will be the bonus buddy. Lady wolf will be Jim. A lady named Jim. Boop. Oh wait, that's the male wolf. Whoops. There we go. And then Elgaso, did you want Elgaso Space Junior? Something like this. You got it. Bam. Look at that. We got the full squad. Give them to Farm Animal Zone. They can hunt things on their own, obviously, but yeah, we'll definitely want to make sure we have enough kibble. In fact, I might go ahead and do this now. Now that we have a lot more... a lot more things that are going to need kibble. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, we're already disallowing meat. Okay, good. So we'll have to maybe be a little bit more forthcoming about hunting meats. Speaking of which, this can continue. One's already fucking dead. That was quick. But we might not need all of them then. For the beaver hunt. I think we would have to train them first though, wouldn't we? It's an alpha beaver. I'm an alpha. Funny wolf. Yeah, yeah. Look at the training stats for the wolf friends. Because we have them set to be trained, but I don't know if they themselves can be like told to go right now. So yes, I don't think they can do it right now, at least for the beaver friends. But soon. Because we got Bendak, who is our animal expert. We're gonna get closer. I was gonna say, which one's wounded? That one. Chronic stomach disorder. Maybe eating all those trees had some kind of detriment. Now be careful, don't shoot these guys. These guys are chill. And that one's out. Let's get this guy next. I see he's already munching on some trees. Ooh, and harpoon gun range. Hell yeah. Let's all get weird. Imagine shooting a motherfucking... Imagine hunting a motherfucking beaver with a harpoon gun. That's some scary shit, man. I love it. Some good scary shit. Alright, he's just gonna fucking die. Oh, no, he's dead in 6 hours. Oh, okay, now he's dead now. Good shot, Bendak. Damn, son. These riflemen, dude. These riflemen continue to surprise me in the bestest of ways. Yo, Funny World's like, hey, I'm helping. Yo, you wanna help? We're having way too much fun with this, clearly. Or at least I'm having too much fun. Manhunter. Oh, now it's on. Oh, get fucked, beaver. Oh, don't tell me. I was gonna say, don't tell me it's gonna close the gap. There's no way. I love that Funny World's like, I'm helping. All right, well, looks like meat's back in the menu, boys. Beaver meat's back in the menu. I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's go ahead and designate all these to be hauled. That way we can all bring back a trophy along the way. And then the 5th one got away. So VP Pexus. We'll have you haul that one. Funny World, you grab that one. Bendak, you get that one. And you grab that one. Now, one thing I always like to look is to see how bad they got fucked up. This one got its head shot off, by the way. Holy shit. Son, your ignorance shames the family, the Elgaso family name. Papa Elgaso, the kitty cat, is like, I will judge you for your ignorance. Beaver meat, yeah, wood pulp tolerance, yeah. Yeah, kind of like how I'm lactose intolerance. Yeah, no trophy mount for this fucking dude. Head and tail shot off, by the way. Skull and head pierced by Bendak. That was the crack shot at the end, man. That was dope. Good shot, Red, too. What else was there? One neck shot. Destroyed his stomach. Is that the guy that had the stomach issues? Oh no, that one did. This one can't have stomach issues now. pierced his stomach and body. Yeah, I just love the messages about when things get fucking murdered. It's very satisfying. The fucking head of his head. Oh, his eye shot out too. And his spine shattered. God damn, dude. It punctured his spine into pieces. Man, I want a mod that gives more cartoonish descriptions to injuries and like in death and shit like that. I think that stuff is so fucking hilarious. Alpha Beaver Revenge. Turned it into some meats. A beaver meatball. Oh, look at that. We all have a trophy except JD, who doesn't want to carry things. The god dang head just popped clean off, dude. Well, look at that. We got more meats for the wolves and friends. We got the beaver menace resolved properly. Good shit. Good shit. VP Pexus, once you're done there, have you work on that last limestone wall, and then, well, that's happening. Deconstruct this wood. And probably, actually, we already have the second cooler. We'll also want to move this. Something like that, I guess. I guess we can only store them right here, I suppose, which is fine. Here comes the cool part of the song, by the way. At least it's my favorite. Taking kibble to inventory. I guess to feed, you like to train the animal friends. Yeah. Or, yeah, training Elgaso Jr. Didn't them have any health issues? No, they're all real chill. Nice and easy. I'm gonna bring these guys in eventually. And look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll put the roof up, obviously. EP Bex is like, I want to relax socially. Can't say I blame her. In fact, what I might go ahead and do is expand the storage now. Obviously, we need to do the deconstructing first before we get too ahead of ourselves. So I think I can go ahead and expand this. Oh, no, it wouldn't be that. It would be... Oh, that's right. It's a little bit weird. I think I have to copy and paste. You'll want to move that down. Put up the roof. So I can say expand zone. Expand dong. Expand the dong zone. I think I have to manually copy and paste, though. Copy. And paste. I also need to forbid animals from going in here. For obvious reasons. So we'll say zone. Whoops. Clear allowed areas. So this is no longer the pet zone. Oh gosh, it's like I cannot be contained. Mere mortal. Bold of you to assume that I can be instructed. That's how cats are in real life. Cats don't give a fuck. You can try to like tell a cat or train a cat not to do a thing, but it's gonna be an uphill battle. We also delete that one, so we can bring those in. Yes, yes. Or storage space for the cocktails, right? Yeah, that'll be the next big task. News of peace between the Sun's Royal Court and the seafaring townsfolk of Red Quarry. Good for them. I'm proud of them. More peas. Oh no, those are eggplants. Eggplant emojis. VP Pexus is hungry. Get yourself some food, VP Pexus. Almost one. Oh, we'll go for another half hour or so. It's because I started late for like the millionth time in a row today for this week. Is there anything else that I wanted to queue up? He goes bringing in the berries. I think that was it for now. Because, yeah, these things still have quite a ways to go. Let's see if there's any animals for easy hunting. Any wildlife, rather, for easy hunting. Because, yeah, we're going to need a lot more meats. There's the 2 rams. I might go and hunt them, actually, because they're getting awfully close to my crops. I'm gonna hunt them both. 2% chance. That's a risk That's a risk for my colonists that I'm willing for them to take. And JD's already starting. He's like, oh, I get to fucking murder? We're just fraternizing with our animal friends. JD's like, we need more meat to be constantly back in the menu. Where are you going, JD? Oh, he's like hiding behind cover, I guess? This is an interesting direction for this lad. Oh, he's wanting to go for that one. Good shot on the wall. Good job. He did hit him, though. Shot it. Destroyed his stomach. How can you live from that? Even if you, like, get patched up, you're not going to be able to eat. Right? Well, metabolism is only 50%. How can you live without a stomach? Without, you know, lots of medical intervention. Cutting stone blocks. Do we not have more limestone? We have limestone. Oh, in fact, yeah, we just need to deconstruct, which we did. Expand. Did I do it correctly? Actually, let's do it this way, just to keep things simple. Let's expand this way. Look at that. Look at all that juicy storage space. Oh, yes. Storage space. It's me all bothered. Oh my. Now, I noticed that we have... Yeah, we should probably do... I guess we allow animal corpses. I think I'm going to not allow these guys out here for long, because we want them butchered for sure. I know I allowed these because these were, like, rotting already. I think the trick is going to say not allow fresh. I think that's how we're going to have to do that. Long term. Because, yeah, I want that animal butchered before it gets too late. Okay, so... Next is to enable this stuff. So we'll say... Allow that shit. And then on the morrow, VP Pexes will start on that stuffs. Resume, rather, on that stuffs. If it's... Yeah, I think it's good to have multiple entrances. I think that's fine. Deconstruct those, just open up the wall. Go ahead and go for that one too. Just free up a little bit more space. What we could do is also mine those walls down and give us a little bit more space to work with. Just a wee bit. Yeah, I like it a lot. I really like this game's soundtrack. In fact, I went out of my way to purchase the game's soundtrack, so it's added to my collection. He goes enjoying the telescope. Very good. Yeah, no, it's quite nice. Let's go ahead and say to chop some wood as well. We have a lot of fully grown trees near here, and we don't need wood anytime soon. But some of these are quite large and quite in charge. Excuse me. Pristine ruins. An old complex, almost untouched. I think we've seen a quest like this, excuse me, pop up previously. Let's see where it is. It's not too far away. It's about a day's distance away. Wealth is quite high, and almost no raiders present. So it's not going to last for very long. I'm kind of tempted, actually. We do have the wherewithal. If the wealth is high, there could be some juicy stuff there. Oh man, who would we send? We would probably send Funny. Well, who do we have to spare? That would be a good. Well, no, actually, it wouldn't be a good job for the one dude that we released. It's tempting. It's tempting. It's a question of who we would send, because everyone is pretty vital. I would think we would probably send JD. His research is very vital, but we could take a break on it. Because we're probably good on raids and sieges for a while. And I wouldn't send him alone. I'd probably send him with probably Bendak. I would probably send the... Well, they're our best shooters, though. I guess VP Pexis is also a really good shooter. But we need her for construction. Maybe I would send Nico. Yeah, I would probably send Nico. Byrider? I don't know that name. I know JD was named for one of our streamer friends. Excuse me. It's tempting. We really could, and we have pack animals now. We have a few of them, actually. In fact, Whale still has stuff on his pack. So we could send them with Whale, so he has some storage space. This is really tempting. It's not a quest. It's just a thing that we've been notified of. How far away are we talking here? It's about, it's a day and a half. The fact that it's like high, meaning over 1 million, is it's not going to be like amazing, but it'll be pretty good. Pretty gosh darn good. Raiders' presence is low. There will be some combat, but hopefully not a ton. If nothing else, we can go and start preparing like survival meals. Oh wait, we don't have that, do we? We don't have the ability to make those. This is all... Oh, this is all forest. Okay, so there'd be some forage ability. Doesn't say. Oh wait, maybe if I go harsh winters. Oh, that's a good point too. We do have cold temperatures arising. So if we want to do this, we need to act pretty quickly. Yeah, 1.5 days is not great. Like, yeah, this is in a very mountainous region. So we could probably, it's like a quick enough journey, we could probably just do simple meals. Probably wouldn't have to worry too much about survival meals. The question is, should I risk it for the biscuit? And I'm kind of leaning towards yes. So I think it'd be JD and Nico. What I might do is give Nico a different, well, I could give her the grenade launcher. Now we'd probably stick with what she has. It'll be a little bit tricky with fewer people for a while. JD is very, very useful, but intellectual we can take a break on. Nico's been very helpful, but in a similar sense we can take a break on her for a little bit. Kind of buckethead. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I know of Buckethead, and I've heard some of his music, although of course that's usually a little bit more like faster pace, you know, a little bit less ambient. Oh, and thank you for that follow, by the way. Because this game usually is a little bit more ambient, a little bit more quiet. But yeah, maybe there's some Buckethead I haven't heard that is more on the quiet side. I think we're gonna go and do it though. So I think what we do is we say form caravan. And we're gonna say we'll do Nico and JD. We'll keep Mendak here. Gonna give them some pack animals. I think we'll send them with Whale, and probably just Whale. Then for travel supplies, we'll give them how much nutrition it needs. Yeah, 1.6 per day. Let's see. Travel supplies. Oh, okay, now I can manually select them. There we go. Oh, most of it's ambient? Really? Yeah, I thought Buckethead was like more of a shredder. So I'm surprised that he has a lot of ambient. I know he's made a lot of music. I know he's done like dozens of albums, like dozens and dozens of albums. He's a very prolific artist. Soothsayer, interesting. Okay, yeah. I think I might have picked up a couple of his albums off of his Bandcamp, but I haven't gotten around to listening to them yet. Picked them up like a year or so ago. I'm just gonna zero out all this. I want to start fresh. So yeah, probably, I would say probably all these. It gives us about 3 days of food. And maybe the survival meals as like a backup. As well, actually, there's gonna be some forageability. Yeah, there'll be berries that we can get along the way. I think that'll be fine. We'll bring some herbal medicine. I think Nico is, she can do stuff in a pinch when it comes to medical things. Bring the deep one meat. Anything else we want to bring with us gear wise? Not a ton. I feel like this would be a pretty chill experience, hopefully, if things go well. We should be able to be pretty fast because we're not taking a lot of stuff with us. Yeah, more guitar-y, because yeah, he's a pretty impressive guitarist. We'll go ahead and say we're bringing all the meals, and then we'll just make some more. Days of food. I think that should be good. We're in the green. I feel pretty confident about this. So yeah, we say send. 2.9. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine because he'll be able to forage along the way, foraging berries and such. 11.3. I'm hoping that'll be enough. We'll gather and leave as soon as the day begins. Is it beginning now? Oh, I guess it's beginning now. Aren't they tired though? I would have liked for them to have slept first. I guess they'll sleep along the way. Yeah, he was. I think fairly briefly. We never did take the whale's old gear off, did we? Yeah, we've designated a bunch of stuff to be offloaded, and we never got around to it, unfortunately. Not that it's a huge party. Also, he's just walking around indoors. I don't give a fuck. I'm hoping this is a quick journey. A quick and eventless journey. Because they could get ambushed. There could be, you know, scary things happen along the way. But I'm really hopeful this goes well. So they're hauling stuff along the way. Just wandering, yeah. But now they're embarking. Look how fast they're going, man. They're hoofing it. They're like, they want to get going, dude. All right, happy trails to you until we meet again. Do I have the animals locked in here? No, I don't. Okay, they're able to move about, to move their body preebly. Small black ship. Oh, that's it. I think we can get like different color ship chunks now, which is neat. Some rhinos out there. There's a bunch of beaver blood out here, which is just a great sentence to say out loud. These guys are coming in. It's like this one looks so big, but it's only 31% grown, so the size does not always designate how things really are going. All right, they're about to embark. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I guess Nico is moving a little bit slower. JD's ready though. He is ready. He is so excited. I'm excited for both of them. I hope the trip goes well. Enter 0. And we can watch them as they're schmoovin'. So we'll keep an eye on them. They've already lost some food, but yeah, they can continue to graze, obviously, and finding berries along the way. Hopefully that'll be sufficient for everybody. If nothing else, we could always try to deliver food to them as well, to like meet them halfway if it really gets desperate. Cooking some food, very good. PP Pexus, building more of this, yeah, to build up this bonus area out here. More storage. We'll probably eventually, well, at some point we'll probably need to expand even further, but that'll definitely give us quite a lot of capability for the short term. Maybe I should have just given the survival meals. Maybe I should have, yeah. Hopefully it'll be enough. Looking up some more. Firmly touched gem. Oh, this gem, right. With the meats. So we got the two doe, or the doe and the ram hunted. Let's see if there's other, like, easy meats available right now. There's a single bison, there's a bunch of zebra, a few donkeys. Let's get probably at least a giraffe. There's really no other animals that are getting close to our crops. But these giraffes will leave once winter hits, probably. 2% chance. I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. We'll do one at a time. I don't want to go too carried away. We're schmoving. Little by little, yeah, a day and a half of travel. And I think it'll tell us if there's any ambushes or any interruptions along the way. I'm really curious to see what awaits them, though. Hope there's some cool stuff. But they're both very, very capable shooty-pooty absoluties. So I'm very hopeful. In fact, let's go and expand this. Now. There we go. Copy and paste. Yeah, we want to get rid of some of these extra blocks there. I'm pretty sure they do gem. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll be really good for us. I'm trying to really be a little bit more aggressive now that we've got a lot more carnivores in our midst. And we still have a few other animals to butcher, so there's no huge rush, but you know, the more the merrier. Let's double time it just because now we're kind of on autopilot for the time being, at least. More meats. Delicious. And more leather as well. Get to watch this happen. It's kind of fun watching hunting happening in fast motion. It's just like, it's like they go real fast. Let's watch Bendak be a fucking gunner. Yo, he doesn't miss! He doesn't miss! What a baller! Oh, don't run away. He literally never missed. Hit or miss. I guess he doesn't miss, huh? Good shit, Bendak. That was really impressive. Just like the bullets were magnetized to that giraffe. What a baller. What a fucking baller. Oh, I mean, that's fine. I guess we don't have any more blocks, do we? Yeah, not yet. Although we're about to get some. Gosh, she has to go all the way around, though. Lunatic has given birth. What a beautiful thing. Which means we have a new Muffalo friend. A little muff friend. I like how it's just, I love how it's the same model but small. Adorable. All right, well, that of course means a few things. Get them all trained up as always. But that's oh yeah, Bendak is our trainer. But similar to previous adventures, that means we need to find a name for this new little buddy. I feel bad for VP Pex having to bounce back and forth constantly. Oh, there we go. Had some extra blocks waiting for us there. Excellent. Love to see it. All right, but yes, same rule applies as earlier though, where we have a new animal friend, and we shall name it after someone. And we'll start off by saying if you don't have a name and you want to be named for this buddy, then I'll type the message in the chat, and we'll say that only people who aren't already named will be up for consideration. But if there's no takers, just because there's not a ton of people here right now, then we'll open it up for a free-for-all. So the first person that says me will get it starting when I type in the chat. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam. So the first person that says me that doesn't already have a thing named after them will get it. And we'll give it like a minute or 30 seconds or so, and name it after me. Or Amnesia. Are you saying you wanted Amnesia? Because if so, then we can definitely get it to you. Also, 2 animal friends have gotten the flu, which is not great. Because Amnesia, I don't think we have you named after anybody, do we? So we could absolutely do it for you. So I would say it's your, if you would like it. What animal? So it'll be a muffalo calf. There he is. This little muffalo calf friend. Looks like these two both need tending to. And And we will have Funny World, who's stargazing right now, and have her deal with both of them. Some amniotic fluid when not female gave birth. Or no, Lunatic Chef gave birth. So yeah, Amnesia, I would say it's up to you how you would like the name to be. Would you want, we could just make it Amnesia, a single word like that. Hold it, oh, I didn't spell it correctly. Have I been mispronouncing your name this whole time, by the way? Is it Amnesia? Like, 4 syllables? Because we could give it to you. We absolutely could. I'll say if you don't want it, then we could give it a free-for-all. So it's up to you, my friend. Make sure I'm spelling it correctly while I'm waiting, though. Waiting for the stream delay. Amnesia, like Amnesia. Oh, okay. Do the free-for-all? Alright, so we'll do that then. Alright, so in that case, free-for-all, starting now. The first person, although, since Elgaso already has 2 people, I'll say if you only have 1, then you're allowed. If you have 2 or more, then we'll hold off. So, free-for-all, starting now. This Muffalo friend. For the first person who gets it. Actually, here, I can go and unpause it. Oh, no takers? Oh, man. Yeah, no, I recognize that animals aren't quite as popular. Colonists are much better. Much more entertaining for renaming. Yeah, crickets, yeah. And there's not a lot of people here right now. That's part of it, too. Because it's getting pretty late. Elgaso, do you want to be number 3? Elgaso the third? Although you're not... The third isn't much older, or younger, rather, than Junior over here. Well, actually, no, that's not true. He's 7 years. Oh, wait, is Junior older than the original Elgaso? They're equal age. They're equal age. You wanted an animal funny world? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Dude, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much, Mr. Dude. But yeah, for Elgaso, would you like a... Yeah, how would you like the name to be? Name it after Dude? Oh, if you want to. Yeah, we could do that. So let's do that. Let's do exactly that, because Dude's a good dude. He's a true homie. Let's name our brand new Muffalo calf after our buddy. What's up, Mr. Dude? Thank you, Elgaso, for the shout out to our buddy as well. For that raid, by the way. Thank you for that raid, Mr. Dude. You were doing some Rocket League. Very nice. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, my dude. Oh, no, it's okay. No, any size. Any size is always appreciated. I appreciate you, my dude. We're playing some RimWorld, by the way. We're having a very fun time. This game continues to be great. And we are currently, we were talking about just now when you arrived, is that we, whenever we get a new animal or a new colonist, we name it after chat members. Although I think what I might do going forward is leave animals unnamed, unless colonists name them, and only name colonists after chat members. Because I think for a lot of people, there's the acknowledgement that, like, colonists are much more fun to name after, you know, being named after a person. It's much more engaging. And also, sometimes we'll want to sell animals. And I feel a little bad about that because, like, there was a moment previously where I wanted to sell a sheep that we had, but I really shouldn't have, and I didn't because it was named after a chat person, though. So that was like a slight deterrent. So what I might do for future colonies, if I were to stream this again relatively soon, is that we would probably change it up with the rules and whatnot. But yeah, a little buffalo friend. Yeah, this particular animal is called a muffalo, which are buffalo that are more adapted for cold and warm environments, and that they are blue for some unknown genetic reason, and they can be milked, and their blue fur can be sheared for making awesome, comfy, warm clothing. So you are useful in so many ways, dude. I mean, you're not wrong, although I would probably sell... Actually, I don't actually know if you can sell colonists. You can sell prisoners, but I don't know about selling colonists in particular. Milk, you say? Yes. Well, only the ladies, though. Only the lady muffalos. The muffalettes, if you will. So, and dude, you are a lady muffalo. So you will be milkable, Mr. Dude. It's like, does that count? I have nipples. They count, right? Counts for something. Alright, so we got the stored space open. Awesome. And of course we need to deconstruct that wall. That'll happen on the morrow. In fact, let's go ahead and triple time it just because people are sleeping. How is our caravan going? It looks like they're almost there. They're resting right before arriving. Those mountains are pretty hard to travel over, but they'll be fine. They got 2 days of food left. They're looking just good, just fine. Sitting pretty. Oh, it's from the Green Mile? Oh, okay, yeah, I've actually never seen it before. Yes, that too. Yeah, the Eiffel 65 song. Alright, so these friends have been tended to with their flu. Having the flu is never funsies, but they're working on it. Building up that natural immunity. So this needs to be deconstructed. Once that's done, then we'll open up more cool stuff. Like that is exactly what VP Pexis is doing. Perfect. Not a moment too soon. Oh, it's from Meet the Parents. Okay. Yeah, I've not seen that one either. I'm bad about seeing movies. I tend to disappoint my friends and loved ones when they'll be like, oh, you've seen that, right, Alex? And then I'm like, Monka S. I'm like, do I tell them? Is it usually the answer will usually end in sadness. Generating map for new encounter. That's an ominous message. I know you can't see it on the stream, but it's there. I see it. I think that's a generating map for new encounter. I think that means that our buddies have reached their destination. It's taken a minute, so it must mean that it has found some stuff. I hope it's not going to crash. Caravan arrived at ruins. So how are we looking? There are a lot of people. Okay, so I was informed raid presence is low. Maybe they'll fight each other. If they're fighting each other, Blue Moon, yeah, they're all fighting each other. Ooh, buddy, I might have bitten off more than I can chew. I'm hoping they can all just fucking murder each other and we can just chill. Can we just hide? No, I can't command whale, unfortunately. Follow master when drafted. Who is the master right now? Bendak is a master and he's nowhere near here. Shit. Hopefully this won't try to hurt Will, because that would be not good. I see a few people are looking at me. These guys with their crowbars and their melee weapons are looking at me. There's some Buffalo friends. Yeah, time to hide like a chump that I am. So it said there was good wealth. There's some gold over here that can be mined. There's a gold royal bed. Ship structure. They're working on a ship here. We got some fine meals, lavish meals rather. Some steel, some gold. I should have brought more pack animals. A fabrication bench. Wow. Vital monitors. Yeah, I should have brought more animal buddies. But there's a lot of people here fighting over this shit. I guess these are all from a single group, yeah. Some of them have ranged weapons. A lot of them are melee. Some of them are friends. The red prowlers, those are buddies. He's got a motherfucking meat cleaver. Ooh, buddy. Okay, well, yeah, this guy's got a rifle. Kingdom of Estedia. Edistia. This guy's got longbows. Alright, so. Oh, and there's werewolves happening. But I think they're friends. Yeah, they're fighting each other. So let's just watch this go down for a bit and we'll pick up the stragglers. There's the other werewolf friend. We don't have a lot of friends on this map. They're mostly meanies. They mostly hate us and each other, thankfully. Some subjects are fleeing. Look at this guy. Look, oh, is he gonna outrun him? Oh, he fucking sniped that fucker. That was awesome. Damn, that was dope. Good shot, Red, too. Hold up. I want to see that shit. A wild ricochet annihilating that person's brain and wounding her skull and head. Damn, just fucking exploded her ass, dude. Or her brain, that is. I get the brain and the ass confused sometimes. Good fucking shot, Hugh. You're probably gonna die, but that was impressive. What a fucking crack shot that was. Good fucking lord. I live for moments like that, man. I think that stuff's so fucking cool. Yeah, now you're gonna get fucking got. Oh, man, that was an impressive shot. So, some Blue Moon people are gonna steal what they can and leave. Because these guys are getting messed up pretty good. Oh, no, that's Jailbird's lineup. What an odd name. 360, no, yeah, seriously, that was impressive. Because it was a running and gunning shot, and usually running and gunning is a less accurate shot. So that was nutty. Yeah, these guys are all fighting each other. So it looks like we're gonna have to fight the remnants of these friends over here, which is fine. We've got the means with which to deal with these lads. Hide behind here. There we go. Oh, never mind. I thought they were on the same side. Just out of range, and also just out of range, but that's about to change. There we go. Hand cannon and rifle. Got that shield though. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. His shield probably still has some juice left. Oh, he has been injured though. Very mildly. Man, he closed that gap in no time. A little bit scary. Now, Nico can self-tend if she really gets messed up. What weapon does he have? He has a flail. A good chitin flail. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is not good. Uh-oh. So... Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. All right, well, we have to stick with it. We got messed up. Yeah. I'm legitimately surprised that one dude, I should have looked at that guy's stats. One guy with a flail took out 2 colonists in no time. For one thing, he just instantly killed JD. Cuz if I think what would have happened is if he would have just dropped JD, then it wouldn't have sent the message. But yeah. We've lost all of them. So that includes Whale as well, and all the gear. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of gear obviously, but yeah. All right. Well, now I know when it says Raider presence minimal. B. I mean, we had to learn, right? We had to learn. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah. Raid presence minimal on those kinds of encounters can still be pretty nuts. It's a crab on a chain. Yeah. Yeah, 2 crabs on a chain, presumably. And we don't even have the ability to look at that score anymore. It was somewhere around here. Yeah, I don't know where it was, though. Well, we're down to 3 people again. Man, was it greedy? It probably was. I thought, based on the intel that we had, that I guess I didn't know what to expect. But I was thinking it wouldn't be too bad. And it was just one dude with melee. We definitely have enough food. Yeah, we definitely have enough food. We definitely have enough supplies and whatnot. So it's down to just the core 3. Man, we just cannot keep colonists. Shout out to JD, by the way, who is one of our founding members. He was our last founding member, and now he's gone, and he was our researcher. Oh, that's not good. So now it's Funny World, the researcher. So no pressure, Funny World, but it's down to you. When it comes down to it. El Gaso, the kitty cat man is still going though. Yeah. Yeah, now I know though. Now when it comes to those kinds of raids, we need to come packing heat because we can't afford to come in light. I'm still shocked that of course he had the melee belt. That melee belt was or the shield belt rather protected him from several shots. But we missed most of our shots anyway. He was just really fast and very melee capable. So that's a good reminder as well that somebody with a shield belt, don't take them lightly because they can be very, very scary. So that is unfortunate. Yeah. I should have just noped out. Maybe I should have. I thought maybe if I just stuck around and let them all fight each other, it would all be fine. Or it would be, the numbers would whittle down what we could clean up. And I was like, when I saw that one guy was going for us, I was like, oh, it's just one. It'll be fine. But no, I did not fully consider how desperate of a situation that was, and I clearly should have. That's how we learn. Lessons were learned, and we just got to keep going with it. And I've mentioned before, if we lose our colony, I'll just start a new one. We're very vulnerable right now. We only have 3 people. We have 3 people that are pretty good at their jobs, and we have 2 of those 3 people are very good with guns. So I feel confident with that at least, but that is about where my confidence ends, unfortunately. Wants to cut some more stone. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and do is re-enable pretty much everything. I would say we more or less equally need more room space, as well as, well, maybe not bedrooms, obviously. For obvious reasons, we don't need bedrooms right now. But we definitely could use the defense spots, as well as the plans to expand, like, for more research areas and recreation areas. So I'm going to enable all those. Yeah, no, it's unfortunate. Lessons learned. Lessons learned, but that was an expensive lesson. If I were to allow myself to save scum, I would either try that combat one more time and try to just stay away more and not even look for like individual melee people, or at least look at their stats beforehand. Or yeah, I would have just left. I would have just left after arriving. I didn't want to come back empty-handed, but coming back empty-handed is a lot nicer than coming back negative-handed, anti-handed. Oh man, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. JD was an excellent researcher, and Nico was a very good shooter. Oh, she had her harpoon gun too. We lost that. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. But that's how RimWorld goes, man. And this is it. Oh, too. I'm not in commit mode. I could, but I'm not gonna. I've said that the only reason I would ever reload is if there were to be a crash because of all the mods we're running rather. We have a lot of mods, as you can tell. Got a whole bunch of them. More limestone. Yes. Yes, good. And VP Pexis's construction is getting up there too. She's doing a real good job. Are people sad that we lost our friends? Colonists lost, yeah. So even though they didn't see it happen, they somehow would receive news. Maybe they have like some kind of life monitoring technology. I don't know, something. Gently approach turn. And actually, it is getting quite late, so I'm probably gonna have to wrap up fairly soon. Are there any tasks that I want to accomplish for? I wish we could like build a memorial. We can't like bury them because we don't have any bodies, obviously. Maybe that could be art. Maybe somebody will make art of our friends. Who are? Oh shit! I think. Oh no, Bendak is our artist. Yeah. Bendak. In fact, yeah, he's our only art person. It's scary though because the raids continue to increase in number and intensity. And we only have 3 colonists now, so the next raid could very well be our last. We have to be very careful about how we defend ourselves. So building defenses is going to be huge. Yeah, we're gonna have to be smart about this. But like I said, I honestly won't be heartbroken if we lose the colony eventually. If we lose and have to start over, I don't want to lose the colony, but I'm prepared to accept it. And there would be some benefits. For one thing, this has been the second colony in a row that we randomly rolled into the Stormy Savannah. I kind of want to try out a new biome. So if we were to re-roll, what I'd probably do is roll until we get something other than the Stormy Savannah, just to try something else out. And then the other thing, of course, is that a fresh start can be kind of fun. And then the other thing is that it means we would finally be able to try out the royalty expansion, because our friend Adam gifted that to me. And I considered enabling it for the game in progress, but I think we'll do it with like a clean start when the time comes. So there are some benefits, you know, to a fresh start. But again, I'm not going to intentionally let it happen or make it happen. Rather, I'll do my darndest to be a good lad. Oh, VP Pexis had the harpoon gun. What did Nico have? Nico had the hand cannon. That's right. Nico had the hand cannon. And JD had one of the bolt action rifles. Or no, he had the bolt action rifle. Bendak has an old fashioned rifle. Oh, okay, maybe not. I've got it all mixed up then. Because the old fashioned rifles were also pretty good. Excuse me. It's a somber moment. Yeah, everyone's sad. You can tell the mood is slightly dour. We just lost someone in a tragic way. Colonist loss, yeah. And my friend Nico in particular. Yeah, interesting that Then I guess the -6 is probably with the friend Nico. Friend Nico and JD. Yeah, some people are taking it pretty hard. Chemical starvation. I didn't realize VP Pexas was into drugs. I guess we definitely need to get some smoke leaf going. But nobody can do it because we all have too many other tasks. Oh man. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. All right, so I see it's sleepy times. I think that's a good time for me to wrap up my stream as well. It is well after 1 a.m. I need to get my ass, only my ass, to sleepy times as well. But thank you everyone for joining in. This was another fun stream, even though it ended with tragedy. I still feel good about today's stream. I feel good about the progress we've made with the colony as a whole. We've expanded storage both for food and for non-food, rather than survival meals, obviously. We've got some other building projects that we're working on. That siege that we defended earlier went off without a hitch. We did a pretty good job in defending from that, thanks to our long-range weapons, obviously. And yeah, this is good. I feel really good about this. Other than the small number of people, like I said, even if we do lose the colony, I won't be sad. We'll just start again. You know, I'm always down for just more RimWorld action in my life. So if it means that we have more RimWorld in our lives, in our futures, then I will not see that as a bad thing. But like I said, we're gonna keep going though. I'm not giving up. Never give up. Never surrender. Hell yeah. All right, so we save. Saved as the Nutty Buttons. The Butt Nutters. I don't know why I'm so enthused or so amused by these things.